No, I just want to get us on live because we're talking about it. We might as well talk about it,
True.
uh,
Yes.
it's taking fucking forever, but I think we're up. And I messaged the link to to Felipe and Gonzalo if you guys want to put it up too.
Gonzalo, hazlo tú porque yo estoy en el celular. No,
No hay
todavía no
problema.
puedo.
No
Because
problem, bro.
I am going to now put it on our social medias. Because I was prepared enough to do posts and tweets while I was setting the shit
If I
up.
black out, it's because I'm moving something in my cell phone, but I will not cut.
Oh, no problem, bro. Let's see here. Alright, that's good. I can close that. Make sure I got everything closed down that I could possibly close.
Those all the things done.
I'm just trying to keep the stream in good shape. There we are. I see us now.
Fuck this, I'm gonna.
Word
So I
to
just
Big
finished
Bird.
Triple H versus Goldust. Now I'm on to Nation of Domination Farouk versus Ahmed Johnson. That was a good match.
Oh. You know what's funny too? I don't know why
97 Royal Rumble, Felipe.
I didn't have.
Which one?
97, of course.
I think it's only.
But
Our favorite.
you put it in. I know, but you put it.
It's weird because when I popped up my Spotify to close it, and Wendy said what match she was on, I just realized this was queued up.
Love it.
Bonus track.
I'm now Sean, the same day they signed Tory. The slip side, yes. My wrist shine, yes.
Okay, sorry, guys. I thought it was funny. She said she brought up Farouk versus Ahmed Johnson, and I brought up my Spotify, and that's the exact song that was queued up. I could not make that up if I tried. All right, now where's our actual introduction? There it is. Okay, cool. Got the intro, got the soundboard, got... What else do I got? I know I got stuff. I got the card here somewhere. No, I
I
don't.
have the confirmed names of the Royal
Yes, I do.
Rumble match. So
¿Anunciaron ya?
There's a list?
The official names. The official names. Who
Wow.
won the Royal Rumble.
Okay, well, if we do pick somebody from the Royal Rumble and they're not on that list, tell us.
Probably.
Not that I'm gonna like go crazy and say like, oh, Kaden Carter, she's taking the women's. No. All right, we'll wait for Felipe to get back on before I hit record. But we already have some people in the chat. Oh, Felipe! Good evening, you cold ass hunky you. Kadrian's here too. What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, you guys.
Good to see you. Nice to know you.
There you go.
It's a shame we can't get Brucey in on this, but what are you gonna do? Oh, there's Mac. What's up, dude? He's gonna love all this Philly shit, being a Giants fan, but oh well. This is how you know it's my show.
You can't read any comments, so.
I should
don't know.
require everyone to wear Philadelphia gear on my show.
Christ, you high? You know I ain't wearing no fucking Philly. Get the fuck out of here.
I can't confirm nor deny whether I may or may not be high. I didn't exhale.
I played the fifth. Fifth.
No, I'm just gonna say I didn't exhale.
To think I was sleepy a moment ago, and I was like, oh, cameras. Now I'm like, ah!
Party!
I'm not that I'm
Okay.
eating all the candy. I should not be eating all the candy. Don't tell my dentist I'm eating candy.
Sure you should. You gotta be eating on the show where it's not a show.
It smells so good.
All right,
so
everybody. Let's see here. We got some people in. We got Matt. There's Alvaro. What up? What up, my adopted brother?
Alvarito!
Abuelito. And
You're just doing your
before
Tú
yoga.
léelo, tú lee en español.
before I
Gonzalo.
do start
Okay.
recording, is anybody able to see the chat that can read like Spanish comments when they come in and do all that? Because obviously I can
can.
see it, I can't read it because I'm stupid.
And I can
I
read
can
it
see it
either
and I can read
because
it.
I don't know.
Guys.
I can see any comment because
I'm of course, I'm for everybody, but I'm also a titbit uncultured swine. So there's that.
Felipe,
Ah.
Wendy, creo que nuestra meta de aquí a fin de año es que Dom aprenda algo de
aprende
español.
español.
So that will
Buena
be
suerte
our
con
goal.
eso, güey.
Dom, our goal for this year is that you learn some Spanish.
I mean, I know a little bit.
We're gonna start you off easy with children's books and work your way up.
No.
Comenzamos con
No.
canciones. ¿Qué fue que nos cantaba las canciones de nuestras niñas? El pollito dice pío, pío, pío cuando tiene hambre.
Thanks
That's a good
God,
way
I
to
really
start.
I've
have
tried and I've failed, guys. I'm
No,
sorry.
no. I will teach you some good Spanish, not bad.
Let's see here. All right, let me
Iba a
get.
caer, iba a caer.
All right. Everybody, pipe down for a second here. I'm gonna start the recording and do the intro.
Era
Felipe, shut up!
Can you please shut
The hell up! Everybody.
igual que Pinote.
Songs for hours and the rest are so miserable. Sicker than nymph, we cease and desist. Can't cipher the matrix, they sleeping in bliss. We pillage and plunder, waving that thunder. See you race out, forever Wakanda. Never in doubt, my way is La Bamba. You alien, get smothered, get burned by your senator. One my percentage, you niggas can't in a community. Gated my rulership sacred, my alias Satan. I'm hotter than Hades. So sicker than rabies and all of the cliches. Check on your head, you auction like eBay. You running like relay. Wakanda, Felipe, you dying to this day. I'm flying to Chile.
Oh, that shit is so smooth. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the International Voices of the Squared Circle, a show done for international wrestling fans by a whole ton of international wrestling fans. Welcome to Superplex, y'all. It's good to be back on the very, very beginning to the road to WrestleMania on a special weekend in I think all of our hearts, Royal Rumble weekend. Oh, pumped. So let me get these introductions out the way so we can just get going, because I'm excited. Everybody's excited. I am joined, of course, by the First Lady of Top Rope and Superplex. So now there's two. Everyone's favorite grandma, Latina Heat herself, our homegirl, Wendy.
Viva la raza! If you're not cheating, you're not trying. We lie, we cheat, we steal. We lie, we cheat, we steal. Mamacita, we
Got Eddie on my wall. Rest in peace.
Never gets old.
Never.
And over here, because I'm not going to do the screen thing, because Bruce tries that, and then we record, and then it's different. So I'm not going to say below, above, whatever. Over here is the other half of this podcast, Brothers of Destruction. My big evil homeboy, the one, the only, Gonzalo.
Good evening. Oh, yeah.
I got to cut that off. Exactly. I'll be playing it on. Oh, yeah!
You got some smoke there.
And of course, the host of Suplex, the man who is a decade-plus vet, the Nash to my Hall, my boy, with his Eagles shirt, too, because he's representing Bird Gang and CWO, Felipe.
Actually, I got it. To be fair, I chose another song that was difficult to get today, but next time he will get it. That was the perfect song
He's
for today.
he's also super. Thanks for asking. and then there's me. There's me. Not DDP, but the greatest group champ in history. The master impressionist. The soundboard god. The jack of all trades. The master of absolutely none. I'm Dom, y'all.
Hey, damn, that's a cold ass honky. Hey, yo.
So Cadrian's right. I do have like the best theme song.
You really do. You really do.
I really fucking do. I really do.
Until
next month.
So next time.
And I'm super.
So still.
Thanks for asking.
I see you coming out with a low rider, definitely.
Right?
3-wheel motion.
All over.
But yeah, it's so great.
Dom, if you give us please a few seconds, Felipe, do you want to do the honors to present to our Latin American friends that are watching this show? Hopefully.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course, no, estoy ni ahí con los conches de una. No. Estoy ni ahí con los culiados que aprendan inglés. Bueno. No, mentira. Porque en realidad somos 3 contra 1 acá.
Yeah.
Sí.
3 against 1 in the handicap language matters. But we'll try to do it both, señoras y señores. No sé en qué formato nos estén viendo, escuchando, sintonizando. Esto es Superplex, Top Pro Wrestling Talk y Suplex, haciendo tonteras en inglés, en español, mezclando, mixing down. And this is going to be a little tough for me today because the song I heard, the shirt I'm wearing, is because remember somebody, but that's going to be for the end because I want to talk about. Queremos hablar de la batalla real, ese pay-per-view de WWE que todos los años nos hace más preguntas. A veces salimos contentos, a veces no tanto. En este pequeño capítulo, in this little chapter of Superplex, we can try to answer the real questions. Who's going to show up? Who don't? Is going to return somebody? We're going to see about it tonight. Live, main event.
Yeah, we thought Bruce was going to show up. Unfortunately, High Class came down with a low grade cold. It's not too crazy, but
It's not the Rona.
No. I'd have bitch slapped Rona's ass if it got High Class. No.
I'll fight someone.
I'll fight him with you.
I won't fighting, but I'm fighting someone. Sorry, I'm cold.
Somebody's gonna get it tonight if it's
I'm cold. But
we love you, High Class. We're gonna kill it anyway. I guess we might as well jump into some of the matches while get some of these out of the way because we got a lot of keep it or kill it. We got a lot of stuff. Actually, I guess where we could really start, because we had been talking about it a little bit before we got on live, which was out of all of the Royal Rumble matches, which one do you consider your absolute favorite? We're going to start with Grandma, because my mom
I don't even know what's happening on the Royal Rumble this year. I'm fucking lost.
What's your favorite?
I'm going into this blind.
What's your favorite Royal Rumble of all time?
It will always be 97 Royal Rumble, hands down.
Okay, do you mind telling the story in Spanish again, because it sounds so good?
For Latinos.
I really wanted to get that for the show, and you had done it beforehand.
Okay.
And I already know it, so...
Lo he dicho en inglés 100,000 veces y ya lo sabe Gonzalo y creo que Pipe también lo sabe, pero... Ok, so en el 97 Royal, que fue el Rumble 97, ¿verdad? Sí. Fue en San Antonio, Texas, y yo tenía como 10 años. Mi mamá era fanática de Razor Ramón. Y cuando salió, ella estaba excitada. Todo, mira Razor Ramón, te quiero, papi, ¿verdad? Y después, Alvarito, si escuchas, you're gonna laugh too, bro. So, cuando sale, entra, hace su cosa y ¡pum! Lo tira en mi madre. Si ese no es el Razor Ramón, ¿quién es ese pendejo? Y tal, si ese es un mentiroso, gritando al pobre. So, desde entonces siempre nos reímos de mi bye. Hey, bye, Razor Ramón. Y ella, cabrones de mierda serían de mí. Y por eso siempre será 97 Royal Rumble el mejor para mí.
And that's why 97 is the year for Wendy.
Exactly.
Because her
And
mom
Stone
freaked
Cold-
out over the
Stone Cold
fake Razor
sneaky win.
Ramon.
Stone Cold sneaky win is the second thing I like the most, and Shawn Michael winning back the title. So the top 3 things for me in that Royal Rumble there.
Okay. Okay. How about let's let Felipe go next. What's your favorite Royal Rumble of all time?
It's hard for me to pick one.
I know,
because,
right?
Because it's like the Royal Rumble event, the second half of the 90s. More than the Royal Rumble himself, the most important thing was the championship match. You know, you had Bret Hart versus Undertaker, Shawn Michaels versus Sid, The Rock versus Mankind, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Triple H versus Cactus Jack, and they were amazing title matches.
Oh, amazing.
But then from 2002 to beyond, the Royal Rumble himself started to be more important than the title matches. I can remember a few of the 2000, maybe John Cena versus Edge, but the main reason that we all remember the Royal Rumbles are for the Royal Rumble matches. I really have special feelings for the 97 Royal Rumble because it was the first Royal Rumble pay-per-view that I ever see, and because it was the peak of when I started watching pro wrestling. But in terms of what makes this pay-per-view really important, I have to go with the 2000 Royal Rumble in Madison Square Garden.
That was a good one. I actually had a watch party for that one in our group about a week ago.
That was a lot of
that
fun.
event and that pay-per-view entire has everything. Taz debut against Kurt Angle, the Hardy versus Dudley Boys in the tables match, the Triple H versus Cactus Jack, the street fight that was unbelievable, and that Royal Rumble himself, it was a craziness with The Rock winning, and because that was the peak of the Attitude Era. I remember that 2 weeks before that, Cactus Jack, Triple H, Big Show, and of course The Rock were in Saturday Night Live. So you got all the connections, the peak, and that was a great show.
I gotta tell you, for 2000, the Rumble moment that stuck out for me was when Rikishi was in the ring and eventually Scotty 2 Hotty and Grandmaster Sexay come out, and they all pop sunglasses on and start dancing, and then Rikishi just grabs them, throws them both over the top rope, puts sunglasses on, keeps dancing to the music until somebody else comes out. I was dying. It's like my favorite. I know it's stupid, but it's like one of my favorite Rumble moments of all time.
I didn't realize that was the Rumble we were watching that time.
And Funaki.
And Kai and Tai and poor
Taka.
Taka. Poor Taka.
Taka was like,
he's the one that went
down.
right on his face and to the hospital, and they kept sending Funaki back out by himself.
Poor Funaki.
It's like, you know what? For a wrestler, he's a hell of an announcer. Poor guy, man. Because like Taka got killed, and they were just like, Funaki, get back out there.
He really did. Funaki.
Oh, but Felipe, I'm gonna save the big evil one for last because obviously Taker's the best. So the Felipe had hit on something where he said the Rumble is supposed to be better than like the title matches because that's supposed to be the focus. My favorite Rumble was '92 because it was a Rumble for the WWE Championship. And the Nature Boy proved beyond a shadow of a doubt, because, you know, he was in WCW and he had just came to WWE and he was rocking the big gold, calling himself the real world champion for a minute. He proved that he was everything everyone thought he was. Like, if you had casual fans back then that just watched WWE and knew shit about the Nature Boy, he showed you exactly what he was in that match. When he outlasted everyone from, like, what was it, number 2 or 3?
Number three.
And ends up winning the whole damn thing and grabbing the WWE title. It's like, well, now he really is the real world's champion. Like, it just felt so good. It was so complete. Like, it was one of the few Rumbles for the WWE Championship. And it was so good that's probably my favorite of all time. So once Felipe said that, I had to jump in.
done, but if you think about it, the names of they were in that Royal Rumble '92.
It was like a
Hulk
who's
Hogan,
who.
Hogan,
British,
Flair, Savage,
British
Piper,
Bulldog, Piper,
Taker, Jay the
Taker.
Snake, Tito
Yeah.
Santana, Shawn Michaels.
Like it was an entire Hall of Fame Royal Rumble. All right, so like I said, we're saving the best for last. My big evil brother here, Gonzalo. What was your favorite Royal Rumble?
Well, if we talk about pay-per-view in general, and including, of course, especially the Battle Royal, is without a doubt, and someone actually pumped it up on the chat. Yeah, Kadrian, 2001. It was
Yeah,
the best to me. Also best known as in my opinion, the Royal Rumble that Kane should have won.
that's why it falls off for me.
Yeah, and like I told you off air, that would be a great and a big step for then what would be the storyline between the two-man power trip and the Brothers of Destruction.
Right?
I think that would be a perfect way to start that storyline. But of course, the end didn't work. But if we think about that match, that was a really entertaining match. I still remember in my head when a moment when Kane and the Undertaker were face to face in the ring, but they didn't fight each other. So they were waiting for the next entrant, and it was Scotty to Harry. And he was entering the ring. He
Poor
started to walk
Scotty.
slowly. He was slowly. He took off his jacket, and he was looking like, "Oh shit!" I mean, that was
Can I get
the
a new
best.
number?
Yeah.
He looked like a scared puppy dog on that ramp. Just
And I want to do a special mention for obvious reasons. 2007, another of my favorite Royal Rumble matches, and it's because also it involves ECW, and it gives more importance to that brand in that moment.
It's your favorite because the Taker won. Come on.
Shut up!
well,
Don't
there's
ruin
that
my moment.
too.
Don't
There is
ruin my
also
his
that.
moment.
Don't ruin my moment,
No
please.
le quites
Reclaiming
la
his
emoción,
time.
Felipe, deja que lo tenga.
How do you say
That was
reclaiming
my
his time in
moment.
Spanish?
Reclamando su tiempo, no jodas.
Yeah.
Right there.
But yeah, actually, take it one. I was happy.
Oh,
he deserved it. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I still have another moment that was when Sabu was eliminated with a choke slam through the table
Oh,
outside the
yeah.
ring.
Oh yeah. I was like,
That was one of the savages.
At
Most
first-
savage.
at first when I saw it, I thought, oh shit, he's dead. And then I went, oh wait, he's Sabu. Never mind.
He's Sabu. Nothing can kill Sabu. It's like we say in Spanish, la hierba mala nunca muere.
As
The
long
bad
as-
weed never dies.
As long as Sabu has athletic tape, he will live forever because he'll just wrap that shit up and keep going. I'm serious. The arm muscle from the barbed wire, athletic tape. Broke his jaw, wrapped it in athletic tape, and
Athletic
fought
tape.
Taz in the main event for the ECW title.
Yep.
The athletic tape was his duct tape. He used it for everything.
For everything.
And
Oh.
I think
Not a
that
single thing.
back in 2007 and 2008 were just a few years where the ECW title was threatened as a world title actually. So that was good for me that to see that a third title. Okay, so I remember when Undertaker were standing with the three world champions in that moment, and I was glad of that to see the ECW title was threatened like a world title that it must be. But sadly, at the end of the brand, it was just another title.
That moment, I did have like a little tear right here. Just.
I agree with you. I'm with
We
you.
made it, you know. All right, so yeah, Kadri did say 2001, and Felipe says get better, high class. I also think he was worried about that tag match we were gonna have with him and Felipe. He was just like, nah, I'm sick, I gotta go.
Like,
So
and hey Devin, he said such a great moment for Rikishi talking about my stuff. There's high class. What's up, man? He's invading the chat.
I can see some Latinos on the chat. Saludos a toda la gente de donde sea que esté, de Talagante del mundo, obviamente de Chile, así que Gracias por unirse a la transmisión. Estamos hablando de cuál fue su mejor Royal Rumble. Así que si ustedes tienen su mejor Royal Rumble, coméntenlo. Y aquí nosotros vamos a estar leyendo y traduciendo también para que sea una interacción bilingüe también y todos nos entendamos, especialmente Dom. Así
Yes,
que.
please leave the comments below, people. We got you.
So read the comment. So write the comments, and I will be translating for both languages so
All
everybody
right,
can understand,
so-
especially you, Dom.
Yeah, especially me. He ain't lying. So let's start breaking into this Royal Rumble card for this year because it's a little small but it's interesting. Like as of Friday they added the SmackDown Women's Championship match with Sasha Bailey defending again against Carmella.
But before I have a question that maybe Gonzalo can answer me. Did its backstage ended because they're gonna announce the first two entrants in the men's Royal Rumble? Or
Oh,
still
yeah.
no news?
Now they're talking
Please.
about they're not gonna do that. They swerved us. They're gonna do a match between Natalia and Tamina, and the winner gets number 30 in the women's. I don't know why they changed it up, but they changed it up last minute. I was just reading something about that before I came on.
Because everybody knows that number 30 is gonna be Roman Reigns again. I don't know how. For
When
no
I
fucking
saw
reason.
that, when I saw that match announcement between Natalia and Tamina, I thought, okay, the spot number 30, who will be the last eliminated on the Royal
Right.
Rumble match?
It's like, well, we know nobody's winning from number 30 in the women's. That's for damn sure.
You're right. You're right.
But anyway, since he's like her number one fan in this group here, I'm gonna kick it to Felipe. Who do you think is gonna win this SmackDown Women's Championship match, Sasha or Carmella?
Sasha. No.
He's like, of course, I love her.
I really like what they have done with Carmela, this refresh that they have made. And she has done a great job in this rivalry with Sacha, but
Oh,
I think that it's maybe too quick to give her the title, and because Sacha is doing it great and it's doing it good, and I hope that in WrestleMania had something important. I hope maybe against Bianca Belair. So to
Right?
me, that's more interesting than having Carmella with the title. I think Sacha's doing great. So why change what is not broken?
Yeah, that is very true. The other side of that coin though is it's WWE, so you never know. But that being said, even I'm gonna stick with Sasha. I gotta say, Carmella is impressive. That dude Reginald is even more impressive than Carmella. Have you seen what he can do?
Now that's the guy from Cirque du Soleil, right?
I think so. I don't even know
Yeah.
where he came from. I just saw him doing flips and all this shit in the ring, and I'm like,
I'm almost sure that this guy came from the Cirque du Soleil or has some past in the Cirque du Soleil.
it wouldn't surprise me. But I'm still sticking with Sasha. I'm with Felipe. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gonzalo.
And he's doing
who-
good.
Yeah. Gonzalo, who do you think's gonna win this match?
First and foremost, I agree with Felipe when he said that um, the change that the Carmela character suffered has been great. I think it's been correct. She needs this change, but of course, I think people still need to understand what's going on with her. So I think that winning the championship now is not a good option. So if we think about in logical, I think in terms of logical, Sacha will retain.
Okay.
And to me, I think that Sacha will retain. And
Makes sense.
can I tell a little short story that happened to me with Carmela? This is real.
You
Oh
have
my
a
God,
story
yes.
about Carmella? Yes, go on, go on.
So
This I have to hear.
I gotta
this
know.
happened like 4 years ago, 2017. Yeah. I had the chance to meet and greet, and I met Carmela and then the Ty Dillinger, now Sean Spears, both great people. And I remember that in that time Carmela was holding the Money in the Bank briefcase. So I I bought a poster that it was a typical. This is a fake poster, like you bought outside the arena, not an official one.
A
So
bootleg.
I was
Bootleg,
with my
yes.
brother. I was with my brother. Shout out to Nestor, my brother. And we both. So he said, "Okay, let's buy this. She's gonna sign it anyways." Okay, so we bought the poster. Then we again, and the thing is, Ty Dallinger signed where he was, but on this poster wasn't Carmella. So she was looking at it. She looking at it and she said, "I'm gonna sign him in the right corner of the of the poster." I said, "I'm gonna sign him because I'm not in this poster." And I was like in my best acting in my life, and I was like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't do that, okay?" And she was screaming at me, "What? I'm not here!" And I was like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't do that, okay? I didn't do that." And then she said, "No, I was kidding, no problem." And then she hugged me, and then she was like, "No, no problem, that's okay." And then she said, "But the next time that we meet, you have to bring a picture of me." And it was like, "Okay, I'm gonna bring a picture just of you, and you're gonna sign me." Okay, I love it. And then we took the picture, and I posed with the Money in the Bank briefcase, and I was saying goodbye with them, and I didn't realize that I had the briefcase on my hand. So
You're like
I
walking
was
off
saying-
with the
You're like stealing the briefcase. Like, bye.
and then she said,
Gotta go,
she
guys.
said, "Oh, and then, yeah," I was like, "Nice to meet you, but I'm gonna need that." I was
Oh
like,
yeah, right.
"Shit, yeah." And then I said, "Can I catch you in between when I think it was who was the champion in that time? I think it was Jinder." So I said, "Can I use it in the WWE Championship match of tonight?" "No." "Okay, take it." So then I give it back to her, the briefcase.
He wanted to cash in on the modern day Maharaja.
right?
I think you got a shot.
uh,
I'm just saying.
And Gonzalo didn't lie. I was there.
Yeah.
I was.
I love it. Yeah, looking at the chat, everybody pretty much agrees that Sasha's going to retain. I did like what High Class said that Carmella definitely needed the change because now because she was only known as like Graves' girlfriend, which is we were getting there.
So am I not answering the question because I'm
Oh.
lost, or
No, now I'm gonna go to Grandma Wendy. I'm so sorry. I got involved in the story and the chats, and I saw all the comments, and I'm like, Grandma,
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
I was
with-
saving
Sure,
the best for
sure.
last, homegirl.
sure you were.
Sure, Jen.
I'm not gonna lie. I want Carmella to win this because I would like to see if they give her an opportunity and a push and actually, like, I don't know, give her a chance to show off a little bit. But I know they won't let her. They're gonna give it to fucking Sasha again.
Oh, boss slander. Oh.
Rage.
All right,
Rage.
so now that we've got that, let's go to we obviously have the prediction form that we put up on our Facebook and our Twitter. It's spread around a little bit, and out of everyone who picked in this match, almost 84% chose Sasha Banks. So it
the
seems
obvi
to
one.
be it seems to be an overwhelming opinion that like if Carmella wins we riot. well, Wendy celebrates and the rest of us
I mean, if
and
she
the rest
wins,
of
I'll
us
be pretty
riot.
happy for her. Bust out a little moonwalk for her.
And then of course we have we got the women's tag team title match, which is basically a rematch. Asuka and Flair taking on Nia and Shayna. Let's start with Grandma since we almost left her out of the last time. Who you got in this one?
Wait, who'd you say it was?
It's your Wafu and Nia going up against Charlotte and Asuka for the women's tag titles.
You're seriously asking who I want this one? Really?
This is like Bruce with MJF. It's a
Shayna.
formality.
It's
I
fucking
already
Shayna
know.
Banks. I will interfere myself on her behalf just so she fucking Shayna Banks can get it back.
Well, I thought maybe you might change your mind because Shayna's tagging with Nia, who's the walking injury machine. So maybe that
I
might.
mean, I'll forgive it because I love her so much, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's pretty easy for me because I love.
Walking injury machine.
Yes,
She is.
Yes.
Not
Yes!
that way.
I guarantee you, poor Dana Brooke is probably somewhere like in traction
Right?
after Monday night. But like, yeah, on the other side of it, like everybody knows I love Asuka. I have since before WWE, since before NXT. I love Asuka to death. I can't pick against her no matter what. So I'm gonna go with Asuka and Charlotte. I kind of like them as a tag team. Felipe, who you got in this?
Do you feel that the Asuka Charlotte already jumped the chart in the sense that, I mean, what is the meaning of Charlotte getting the tag titles when his dad is boiling
Lacey
Lacey
Evans.
Evans, or he wishes that he's boiling?
Where are they going with that? What is the point of that
Because
story?
the-
Like,
I don't know, but I love
And
Rick
we're
so
gonna
much
say-
that I kind of like it.
And tonight, Saturday night, we're gonna say it right down we're gonna say it like it is. Ric Flair doing Lacey Evans. So who the hell cares about the women's tag team championship? For me, I think that they're gonna bring back the titles to Shayna and Nia Jax.
The walking
That's a-
injury machine.
The walking injury machine, because right now you have to create an opponent for Asuka at WrestleMania, and I think this match is where they need to strip Asuka and Charlotte from titles, because they don't need the titles right now for the reason that I told. So, but this match is I actually. This is the one match that maybe I don't need it to see it tomorrow. I mean, you can took that match, and actually, I'm almost 100% sure that this match is gonna be watched again on Raw, the rematch of the rematch.
Oh, we're gonna have like the next day rematch.
Come on, WWE has done this like for 15 years. The pay-per-view and the next night the rematch.
Here's the
Oh my
rematch from 23 and a half hours ago.
Exactly. So why not? We have to fill 3 hours. Come
Okay.
on, do it again.
Okay. Gonzalo, who do you have in this match?
Okay. I'm going with you, Dom. I think Charlotte and Asuka will retain because I think I think the main reason is because they are like unstoppable, the Asuka and Charlotte. So I think it's a good time taking advantage of the story with Flair and Lacey to move to a new team to get the titles. Whoever it is, I don't know. On SmackDown, we have the Riot Squad. We have Dana and Mandy.
You don't have tag.
Yeah. Okay,
They
but
don't
the Riot
have-
Squad's a thing again?
the
They
thing,
sort of are on SmackDown, yes. They're like a
Actually-
vessel for Billy Kay because they got nothing else for her.
But the thing is,
Since they unnecessarily broke up the Iconics.
Fact.
but
All right,
the
Gonzalo,
thing
finish.
is, the thing is, it's not necessary to give the titles to Naya and Shayna. Maybe I don't know if we don't know how long that team will keep, because
Right.
they started as enemies, turning friends or so.
Sorta?
You know what they should do, because I think now it's time that the women's tag team champions are coming from NXT, and maybe this is the perfect opportunity to give back the titles to Naya and Shayna, and they go to NXT, and then they can start his
But-
own rivalry.
but the thing
this
is-
it's time for
No,
NXT
let me-
have the women's tag.
You have a very good idea, because first, let's not forget that on NXT currently is getting the the first ever women's
The Dusty Cup.
Dusty Cup.
Yeah.
So Maybe the winners could get a title
A
change.
title,
You would
title
think.
match.
And
One
the
would
most
hope.
important is, I think, it's more probably to take the titles away from from Charlotte and Asuka, because they have a reason. They have Ric Flair and Lacey Evans surrounding Charlotte's life, so they have a perfect way to take off the title from them. Then Shayna and Naya, who looks like invincible or sort of. So I think it's more probably to take the titles away from Charlotte and Asuka
Yeah.
than from anywhere else.
I'm-
But that's a
I'm-
good idea. I agree with you
almost-
that the titles must go out to NXT.
I'm almost hoping Shayna and Nia lose so Shayna can get a shot at the Rumble and maybe, pull an actual title match at WrestleMania. Like that would be, and get rid of Nia.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of dead weight to carry on your shoulders, even for Shayna. So before we do anything else, let's go to the comments here. And oh god, Chris says, "Oh hey guys, what did I miss so far? Also, Nia injured someone while you guys were talking about her. She's almost like Beetlejuice." Oh
That's
man. And Devin said Charlotte and Asuka are two separate storylines, so it makes sense for them to drop the titles. Yeah, that's true. And Bruce says they don't have, and High Class says they don't have any other teams. We got some Spanish comments I can't read.
Ya, tenemos a Iván que, bueno, first I'm going to say it in Spanish and then in English. Dice que ahora sí, amigos, saludos de Iván Referí. Y él estaba también opinando acerca de esta lucha de que, Ric Flair la está pasando muy bien con este feudo de Lacey Evans. So, Ric Flair is getting a really good time with Lacey Evans.
Damn right.
Yeah.
He's
So
taking that
that's
nasty straight to Space Mountain, boys.
Jesus, I'm gonna vomit all the fucking candy I just ate.
Oh, I gotta cut a clip. It'll be
Fuck
YouTube
you
gold.
guys. Pinche culeros, fuck you guys. Ugh,
Love you too, Grandma.
sure you do.
Oh, you know I do. But yeah, it's definitely Rick's definitely having a good time because he's Rick, and it just gives me something to shoot for when I grow up. So fingers crossed. But yeah, in this match, it's actually really close between in the picks. We've got just over 51% taking Nia and Shayna. So it's damn near a toss up. It's gonna be an interesting match, but I wonder if they almost like decide like, oh shit, we're running out of time. Pre-show. But it's still gonna be a good match. I'm interested in it. And then of course we have the last man standing match for the Universal title. We have the tribal chief Roman Reigns defending yet again against Kevin Owens. Now in a last man standing match. I'm not going to be like Michael Cole and explain to you what a last man standing match is. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Thanks for that on Friday.
What if I don't
though.
understand? What if I don't understand and I need you to explain it to me every 5 minutes just so I fully comprehend what a last man standing match is?
Then
even though it's
follow
self-explanatory.
Michael Cole on Twitter and you'll be fine.
Es tan repetitivo, so repetitive, like every year. Royal Rumble facts.
Mhm.
Every
You
single
sounded just
day.
like
Every
him, that was gross.
motherfucking year.
And they use the same fucking video, only
Over.
a little F5
Every time.
and include the winner of the last year. But the video is always the same. The fact who was the most survival guy in the Rumble history, who has won the most Royal. Everybody knows that Stone Cold won 3. We can do it. That's why, for example, 2001 Royal Rumble that Gonzalo said is so good, because that Rumble has his own history. It was not about just winning and going to WrestleMania. You got the angles, everybody there. So that was one of the things that. But maybe this year, well, we're going to talk about later, but this year I think the Royal Rumble has
It's
a
like-
little.
But going back to this match, it's not even a question of like who wins. It's a question of like, is there any way that Jey Uso stays out of this one? Because every match between Owens and Reigns, Jey Uso has pretty much won for Roman Reigns. So are they actually going to go one-on-one and Roman pulls this out, or is Jay going to help him get yet another victory in a Universal title match? Because, I mean, it's almost a given that Roman is going to win. I would love to see Owens win it again, but I said that for the last couple of, on the pay-per-view. Then I said it Christmas SmackDown in the cage, and I'm going to say it again, and it's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen.
Unless they plan on putting Roman in the Rumble and having him win and then go to Raw, which Fox is not going to allow, because that's their guy, that's their cash cow, so they are not letting him leave that show. So it's more like, it's not even if Roman's going to win, because it's pretty much given. It's like, will he win by himself?
No, who's going to interfere? For me, the question is, where is Jimmy Uso? Where is Jimmy Uso?
Still rehabbing.
Jimmy is Juicy Uso 2, right?
Yes, he's Juicy Uso 2. Correct.
Okay, because Juicy Uso 1 is the one that's with Roman, right?
Yes, and he's the Juicy Uso.
Okay.
He's the Juicy Uso that has the wheezy kneesy. So he's home.
Okay. I think that'll be the only way to differentiate them. Then
forget
Juicy
Spanish
Uso
and
Jimmy
forget Spanish and English. I'm speaking grandma right now.
Actually,
That's a whole other language.
Jimmy Uso is amazing, and there's the J.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Juicy Uso 2 is married to Naomi.
Naomi. Okay. So
Which is why
Naomi's
she isn't
Juicy
around.
Uso. Okay.
Yeah,
That clarifies a lot. Thanks, you guys.
I mean, honestly, am I wrong? Am I wrong in saying like there's hardly any doubt that Roman's going to win this match?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Everybody's saying Roman, right? Like nobody's going to try to sit here and say Kevin Owens is going to do it because
Like, we're not saying it because we want to. We're saying it because it's the obvious choice.
Yes,
because Juicy Uso is going to help.
Yeah, but the thing is that at least we know we're gonna see a great match. I mean,
definitely.
Owens always puts on a good match.
I agree.
For me, that's the fun of this match. That
the two of them put on.
How it's gonna end, but this is gonna be 25 minutes of WWE. That is,
that's gold. Because the two of them always put on a great show, but then I get so pissed off because in the middle of that great show, here comes Juicy Uso. I'm like, we don't need this, man. Let him fight. Roman's gonna win anyway. Let him fight. But yeah, outside of that, like everything that y'all just said is just.
That's the fact, Jack. That's the fact, Jack.
But yeah, I definitely, I think we all picked Roman. I know Devin picked Roman. I don't even have to look. Yep, there it is, right there, Tribal Chief.
There it is.
Take a drink every time you hear every time that Royal Rumble fact appears. Oh boy, that'll be fun. I'm gonna try that.
So we're gonna die of alcohol poisoning like a quarter of the way into the show.
Cool, I gotta, just psycho shoot. There have probably been 100 or so times that I should have died of alcohol poisoning, and I'm sitting here, so I'm not afraid.
Take a shot every time Michael Cole explain the rules.
Yeah.
And I'll be dead in the first hour.
All right, Max says
Michael Cole saying he's coming with a lot of momentum from.
Oh God, yes.
Momentum. And last night, AJ Styles was on a SmackDown looking for momentum for the Royal Rumble.
Everybody's looking for momentum. And wasn't that crazy? I'm sorry, I'm gonna get back into it. But wasn't it crazy how a singles match became a 6-man match, became a 9-man match, became a 10-man match? I was like, what the fuck is going on?
To be honest, I slept last night in the 3-against-3. After that, I don't know.
You know something?
All right,
I did the same. I did the same because I had to work earlier today, so
I would have.
Okay, let's done.
I honestly would have, but I had a sick kid sitting next to me whining, so it was like, well, we're in this.
So glad I didn't watch it.
Okay, so Mac had said Owens needs to take Jay, aka Juicy Uso 1, out before the match in the back,
Yes.
and yeah, that would be smart. It's probably not going to happen, but that's a genius idea. I'll give you that much. He feels the glow. That's Juicy Uso 2, by the way.
By the way, By the way, before I forgot, did anybody watch the Talking Smack today?
No.
A little segment with AJ Styles and Paul Heyman.
No, I didn't, but that must have been
No.
fun. Because those two love each other so much.
It was good.
On opposite day, boys and girls.
I will not spoil anything, but they are.
Nah, I'll go back and check it out.
There is there are 2.5 men of. I don't know. This is special.
It's definitely got to be special. I'm going to check that out.
Dom,
And Devin is sitting here saying, I can see Adam Pearce and Jey Uso getting involved. And it's like, okay, but unlike Jey Uso, Adam Pearce is useless. So
So Dom, can we freeze the Brock this show to see the segment and then we come back to the show? I want to see it. I want to see that.
I wish. I really want to see it. But
Put us on hold for a
to
moment.
put a bow on this match, looking at the prediction form, out of everybody that picked in this match, almost 91% picked Roman Reigns, and I'm amazed it's not higher. Like shout out to the 9% that are just loyal Owens fans. Like, wow. That's wow.
Loyal fans or helpless dreamers? Which one is it?
Gluttons for punishment?
That sounds more accurate.
You know, I'm looking down the survey, and gluttons for punishment, number one answer.
I want their optimism, definitely.
Right?
No, I wish I was ever that optimistic. I'm more of a realist, if anything. So, you know, Roman.
To come out of 2020 with that high level of optimism, keep it up, you guys.
Yes, good for you.
Grandma's proud of you. Grandma's fucking proud of you.
Wait, Grandma, let's do like a men at work thing. Golf clap.
Golf clap.
Okay. So now we're on to the WWE Championship match that nobody I can find anywhere ever wanted.
Can we skip this, please?
And that's Drew McIntyre versus a man that I think we all agreed on the worst of, never needs to get back in the ring again, Bill Goldberg.
He's literally the only person who asked for this match. Everyone else was like, no, thank you.
And his son.
Yes,
Oh,
and
yeah.
his son and his wife, maybe because she wants that paycheck. You know,
That's about it.
Exactly.
he's not acting
They
very
want-
much. Is all I'm
They
saying.
want a new pool.
Right?
Can we
You know,
get a
it's
slide
like
for the pool.
I want
it's
a
like,
new
you know,
pool.
mama, you know, his wife is sitting there like, mama needs a house, baby needs some shoes. You better get in that ring. But yeah, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I hope Drew McIntyre claymores his head off and wins in 6 seconds. Like I hope Goldberg lasts less time in the ring than Kofi Kingston with Brock Lesnar, and we never see him again. Because I didn't want to see him again in the first place. Go back to worst of. Anybody
That
got
makes two of us, bro.
who wants to add in here? Anybody?
No, can we please?
Can we please just move on?
Actually,
I wish. I really wish.
Actually, I'm gonna make a point that scares me even more.
Oh no, Felipe, don't do it.
I will.
Why do you have
Don't
to be a
do
Debbie
it.
Downer?
You know it. And actually, I'm not gonna say it. You're gonna say it down because you know it. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about, Mister. That scared me the most, actually, even more than Goldberg.
Who,
I don't
Mr.
wanna
Money
see
in the
it.
Bank?
Yeah, absolutely. They're spoiling it again. And the worst thing is that didn't work. Didn't work in TLC. Didn't work before in the Raw. I mean, actually, I'm sick and tired of Miz.
And wasn't Miz
They do.
supposed to like make the, you know, Money in the Bank case like legit again because Otis was such a joke with it? And then now we got isn't this as big a joke, or if not bigger than Otis with the lunch pail and the fucking briefcase at the same time?
It's worse.
At least he had a hot chick and his buddy. You just got your goofball friend making dad jokes and bad rap music. Like I could do that. I'm a dad. It doesn't mean I need to be on WWE TV. I'd like to be because I could use the money, but it doesn't mean I am. So, you know, that's one thing, you know, like I know Mac brought up the thing about Owens catching Jey Uso in the back. What if somehow, and I know it's a stretch, but what if somehow, some way, the Miz and good old Johnny Drip Drip catch Goldberg in the back and just beat him down, and Miz comes out and cashes in. So there's no Goldberg. It's just Miz versus Drew.
No, come on.
Even that would be better.
Scarier because they're gonna engage to put Goldberg in the Royal Rumble match.
Oh, please no.
That's why you have to get out of the Goldberg match.
Please, wrestling gods, if you're listening, no.
Somebody
Vince, if you're watching this, please shut this show down now. Please don't.
Please, no more Goldberg, no more Brock. I'm so tired of these motherfuckers.
Hey. And let's do this. If that happens, we know who to blame to. Okay, so that's gonna be your fault, Felipe.
Okay, we just answered Yvonne's question about any chance of the briefcase. But yeah, do we even if this match does go off, what are the chances that the Miz cashes in at the end of it?
Actually, we are gonna watch this with a lot of marvel.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I don't see the Miz cashing in on Drew and Goldberg because that match is gonna be so quick, and whoever wins is gonna be in pretty decent shape. Because we know Goldberg can't go more than like 5 minutes. So him cashing in that match is instant fail. However, if he cashes in on that last man standing match, now we're talking. Now this boy got a shot because Owens and Reigns are going to kill each other. Even the winner is going to be beat to all hell. So if Miz comes out with John Morrison and just polishes him up a little bit, throws the case at the ref and gets a quick cover, he's your new Universal Champion. So if the Money in the Bank were to be cashed in, I'm saying it's going to be cashed in on Roman. Because he's going to be the one that's going to be beat up after the match is over, regardless of who wins. Whereas Drew and Brock, Willie G, they're going to be pretty much like whoever wins is going to be in like pretty decent condition. So if the Miz catches in, it's like, well, you failed.
The thing is that the Miz carrying that Money in the Bank, he could have carried more than in the 24/7 title than our title, because that's where the Miz is more close to,
right?
When it comes about character.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. I'm just saying, like, it would be. I don't think there's ever been a 2-time failure with the Money in the Bank briefcase, so maybe that happens because. You know, history could be made at the Royal Rumble. How many times have you... and how many times will you hear about that after? History was made in 2021 when The Miz failed for the second time. So I could see it. But going back to the... So I've got Drew...
Drew. Yeah, Drew.
Drew. Wendy?
Drew.
Okay. Gonzalo?
Drew.
All right, let's see here. And according to our form, 77% picked Drew McIntyre. Again, I feel like that's a little low, but okay.
and the other 23% will not watch the match. 0% go for it.
Again, I want that 23% of the optimism, man. I don't have it, but I want it.
Seriously.
Actually, for Goldberg, though, nah. For Owens, yes. For Goldberg, no.
Actually,
hell no.
I'm gonna say it. Now, everybody knows that in the 90s, I was a fan of Goldberg character, but
I was into him for a while.
It was different. It was excuse.
That was 20-some years ago, though. You know, like
exactly. For me, the Goldberg return, the Goldberg returns against Lesnar, that was it. For Goldberg to WrestleMania, that was it.
Here we go.
That was
let me give you two a question that I posed to Brucey and Wendy, because it's kind of relative. It's kind of related, but it's a little off base. I asked them basically, keep it or kill it. Sting in his 60s is a better worker than Goldberg in his 50s.
Absolutely.
So you're saying keep it?
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Gonzalo.
I'm gonna tell you that there's a big difference between Sting and Goldberg right now. Sting can cut a decent promo, Sting can create an environment, just like, let's say, the Undertaker, that he on his 50s, 55s, 60s, I guess, he can show up and you will keep believing in that magic that he does. So Sting does that. What does Goldberg? You're next. Do you believe that? No.
He can't even get
So
that
I
off at
think,
the end of Raw, man.
And also,
but
but
he
also,
can't cut a
Sting can
promo.
actually wrestle.
Yes.
He always could.
That's the
Last
thing.
but not
I mean, if you
least,
think about it, Sting is like,
Damn.
I believe Sting is 61 and Goldberg is 55. And you would never think that when you think Sting has been in the business almost longer than I've been alive, and Goldberg didn't show up till like 99.
Exactly, that's the thing. You have almost 15 years career of wrestling more than Goldberg, but then again, Goldberg is not a good wrestler. He never
But there were
was
so-
a
Never
good
was.
wrestler.
He was
But
never properly trained.
he was. I don't know. I sound like a former president. He looked. His character looked awesome. Don't forget
Yes.
about it. You talk about
No, the
in
gimmick was
90s,
great.
in that moment, the guy was big. That wasn't that the Vince McMahon. He would love to create the Goldberg character. That's why he loved until this day. But he's one of the few creations that is not from him.
Sting could actually die in the ring.
That's why I'm laughing right now.
Nah.
Fucking Ivan.
That's the thing. Sting could die. Goldberg could have killed somebody in his last few matches, man.
If life has taught us anything, is that anyone could. But
The reason that I brought it up is like this is why sometimes the wrestling community out there just boggles my mind, because everybody say, oh well, don't give Sting a title shot, he's so old. But then Goldberg, yeah, put Goldberg in a title match. What?
no, but Dom,
Say
let me
that.
finish with this. Just
Oh please
a little
finish.
detail.
I'm sorry.
I think if we had a Sting in the WWE, that thing in Arabia saw it. Sting wouldn't do that. What the things that Goldberg did with the Undertaker.
Oh no,
We
that's
had
true.
Sting versus Taker,
Which is
that
what he
would be
wanted.
Something much better,
Yeah,
that would
much
have been
better
amazing.
yeah,
than Goldberg versus Taker.
by far much better.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely. But that's me, like, it's just oh well, Sting doesn't need it. If you think about it, Sting's last match in WWE was against Seth Rollins. I think it's SummerSlam. I can't remember, but it
Night of
was
Champions. No,
Uh,
Clash of Champions.
Clash of Champions. That's right. And Sting was 55 years old.
Yeah.
This almost the same age Goldberg was when he fought Braun Strowman. Go watch those two matches.
Oh yeah.
Tell me which one was better.
And
But Sting doesn't deserve a title shot. No. But Goldberg, he could get it.
It's a little unfair the comparison, because you can compare Sting and Goldberg, because the Sting could wrestle easily even 5 more years if he wasn't injured in that Night of the Champions pay-per-view. But the guy can make a wrestling match. Goldberg can.
Yep.
Goldberg can make matches for more than 5 minutes. I think that Sting, in his age today, could do a 10-minute, 15-minute safe match, and I think we are gonna watch it. We are gonna see it in AEW. But Goldberg guy is like a perfect show with the entrance, the 2 moves, 3 minutes. That's it. So it worked at the first. Now it's repetitive.
And I'm gonna give one last thing, and I'm sure Gonzalo will back me up. This is why when he was doing one-offs and WrestleMania appearances and everything else, this is why Goldberg was never in the title picture. I mean, Undertaker was never in the title picture. He was always coming back to either keep his streak or give some guy or get somebody over or do whatever. But he never sniffed a championship opportunity, because he knew at that point, like, I'm in my 50s, I have my run. This is my role now. I accept my role. Guys like Willie G and Bork do not. just don't. They think every time they show up, oh, I'm in the title match, right?
They think that because their name carries weight, it deserves. They're entitled to everything that they want, and that
But
they
they
deserve
think
it.
that the bigger reason they think that, and the Undertaker
Because they're
doesn't.
mediocre white men, and that's how all mediocre white men think.
Hey! Now you're cutting deep. No, there's a bigger reason to it though, and I'm gonna give it to you. The bigger reason is Undertaker was brought up in the business where you and taught to protect the business, while Brock and Goldberg were brought through this business to basically get over for themselves.
Yeah.
Undertaker was taught traditionally, protect the business, kayfabe, yada yada yada. These guys came from a different school and a different thought of wrestling and training. And you see the difference at the same age, at the same points of their careers, where these two are always in title contention, and this one is just coming back to, have his WrestleMania moment, or give this, or try to, give Roman the rub because people are booing him, even though it didn't work, or whatever. Because he was brought up to protect the business, and they were brought up to basically protect themselves.
Yeah.
Can I give you a perfect example about putting a 50 years old guy in a title hunt that it works really good for who it is?
I think I know who you're gonna say, and I'm with you. Go ahead.
Tommy Dreamer or Impact.
Yes.
I want to see Rick Swann against Tommy Dreamer.
Me too. On his birthday.
Story. And you believe in that? Actually,
on his birthday. I mean,
maybe he can work
again,
the title, but the thing
even if Tommy loses, even if he gets his ass whipped, that's Tommy Dreamer's whole fucking career. Yeah, he was not the biggest name in ECW. He was barely a champion in ECW. He barely won a match, but he was a fucking legend. So if you put him in a title match against Rich Swann at like a smaller show like they're doing on his birthday, you're going to have people like me sit back rooting for him, like just going, ECW! And when he loses, you're not even going to be mad because you expect him to fucking lose. But it'll be a great thing for Rich. It'll be a wonderful thing for Tommy. So why not? But this, on the other hand, is like, get the fuck out of here.
Dom, just to compliment your comment, let's not forget the last time that The Undertaker was champion was back in 2010. So let's not forget, it's like 10 years until his official retirement. I don't know if it's official or not, but
it better be.
Yeah, but the thing is, 10 years without a championship match or anything else. And of course, he didn't need it. At the end of his career, he didn't need it. But and I think the same with Brock Lesnar, for example. Brock doesn't need a title. He doesn't need it. No, he can sell the matches and everything, and that's okay. I don't have any problem with Brock Lesnar showing up for a match.
No, Brock and Goldberg should be in that point where the Undertaker was, where it's like you put these special attraction matches together, or these dream matches together. Like, how many times have you heard somebody say, "Oh man, I'd love to see like Brock versus Bobby Lashley"?
Yeah.
Set that up for WrestleMania. And let Brock give this guy a rub like Taker did with Roman. But it'll never happen because Brock won't go for it.
and let's think about this. Let's put it in this situation. What about Strowman versus Goldberg without a championship in the middle of? And imagine Strowman beating Goldberg. It would be like, I don't know, a kind of push, or make it to look Strowman over like, man, this guy is really strong. He beat Goldberg, or something like that. So I think that
the bad news is that was what happened last year and didn't work.
God, it was horrible.
I know it.
No,
I think we could wrap it all up with.
It wasn't the way that I was talking about that it would work better.
I think we could wrap it up with Devin's comment here. It says, Sting can wrestle, Goldberg can't. Debate over.
Done.
Thank you.
What I said.
I mean, we've taken enough time on that. Let's get into the thick of some of this. Like, let's start out with the men's Royal Rumble match. I think I'm gonna let Felipe hit this one first. Who's your pick to win the men's Royal Rumble match?
I got three names.
Okay.
The one that would be huge, the one that I love, but the one that will end because it's WWE. The one that I put it, if I was the booker, I got it. I will. Well, actually, for me, even if he debuts here, I would love to see Jay White in WWE. He will be such a
Wow.
fresh air for many reasons. And I don't see him in AEW. I see him more in WWE. He could be huge in WWE, and the Royal Rumble is the perfect scenario to introduce to him. The one that
I
I
like
want to
that.
do him, the one that I really wanted is Daniel Bryan. I mean,
Yes.
or is this year, or will never win the Royal Rumble? I mean, this is the year maybe.
Yeah, because we
But
don't know how long Daniel Bryan's got left in ring, to be, completely honest. So if he doesn't get it
and
this
so
year, he may never.
actually, Dan Bryan is winning a lot of power in in creativities in WWE. I mean, he's the one behind some of the a lot of stuff that happened in SmackDown, and then the numbers are there. I mean, he came out with Nakamura again, thanks God. Cesaro is important again, thanks God. And then you start to see the names, and suddenly you know
Shinsuke's
that
going
Daniel
face
Bryan.
again. I'm happy.
And with his whole theme song.
Actually, SmackDown is really good show, and the numbers are getting
It really
higher,
is.
but that's because of the work of Daniel Bryan. So for me, this is a year that Daniel Bryan can has his last run as a champion. Doesn't be, but don't forget it's WWE.
I understand, but looking at our prediction form, like you just picked the odds-on favorite of the whole form in the men's Royal Rumble. He alone
But
got over 15%. Everybody else is far lower.
But you know what I think is gonna be the Royal Rumble winner?
Who do you
Scare
think?
the shit out of me. I'm talking
Uh-oh.
about Gold. They're gonna put it Goldberg. I don't know how.
Oh
They did it
no!
with
Please
Roman.
no!
But I hope
No!
not that if Goldberg wants, don't put the shame on me. I just say it. I'm seeing it. I'm watching wrestling 30 years, and I know WWE right now is in a cuckoo mode of creative. So
Yeah, please no!
I hope
Don't
no.
give these guys any ideas, dude. Shh.
But you know what? When they talking about this ending that everybody's scared in WWE about the Royal Rumble, I think they talking about that. I hope they wrong. I hope that they change it because the last 2 years of the Royal Rumble has been really good and
It
good
has.
winners.
It
But
has.
don't screw it again, please.
Wow, that's a dark horse pick right there. Max taking the Fiend. If he comes back at the Royal Rumble, I'm gonna be a happy guy. I don't
fucking lose my
care.
shit.
I don't care if Randy's in the ring with his fake luchador mask on, trying to be Cody Rhodes or
Wouldn't it
not.
be fucking insane? Wouldn't it be fucking insane if like him and Alexa Bliss won it though?
That would be dope.
Oh.
I would fucking lose my mind.
Actually, it's
Um,
not a hard choice.
Right?
right? It would be pretty cool. Let's let Grandma Wendy go next. Who do you have for the men's Royal Rumble?
Ricochet.
I wish I had the
Get the fuck out.
I wish I had the Jeopardy music on my soundboard. Just
Right? No, shut up. Get it out, you system assholes. Get it out. There we go.
And your answer is?
I would love to see Lashley and McIntyre because those guys have had great matches. So I would love to see
Yes,
Lashley
they had
win
one
it.
great match, and we just went away
Yes.
from it.
And I
So,
think
yes.
they could definitely like pull that back together. Definitely not Juicy. Sorry, I'm looking at the list because I found it online of like entrants right now because I didn't realize he was in there.
Let me ask, is Keith
but-
Lee on that list by any chance?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, fuck you.
But I
Don't
would
forget
love to
that
see.
he's-
I would love to see Dominic Mysterio take his dad out, even if it was by accident. That should
Oh,
be
yeah.
hysterical.
Why did that not surprise me at all, Grandma? You
'Cause
wanting
I'm
something
horrible.
bad to happen to Rey Mysterio? It's like me wanting something bad to happen to Randy Orton. It's a given.
Horrible human being. Either
Now, I
Lashley or
love-
Big E. I want Big E to get that push.
Yes, I love your I love your answer, but I have to disqualify you because you didn't put it in the form of a question. Gonzalo.
So
What is shut your whore mouth?
You're wrong. You received no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Wrong,
know, girl.
wrong.
I don't
Oh,
know,
the
girl.
quips are flying, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know, girl. I want to get.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gonzalo. Who do you have for the men's rumble?
Who's under the Giant?
well,
Who's under the Giant?
first, shut up. First,
I'm just wondering. What the hell?
first, well, I said it on our past podcast. I'm Big E supporter in this moment.
Yes.
Because the guy has been doing a great job and he deserves a world title picture. But sadly, currently he's the Intercontinental Champion, so I don't see him
That's
with
okay.
a chance to win.
Big E 2 belts.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. Seriously, I wouldn't mind to see him with the 2 titles.
Dude deserves it.
Being realistic and in the WWE way, I don't think he's gonna win because of that. If he weren't a champion currently, I don't think that he has no chance to win. But now, I
You
think
know why
Cesaro-
he's not gonna win?
Sorry?
Because you know why Big E will not gonna win this year, Royal Rumble?
I don't
Why?
know why.
Poor K.
Actually, I think because I don't see Roman Reigns losing the WWE title. Not today, not tomorrow, even not in WrestleMania. But
It'll be
maybe
a while.
next year. For me, next year should be Big E after a big year of Intercontinental title, giving more
I fucks with
importance to
that.
that, and build these 2 power trips that suddenly collide and the next WrestleMania. Because do it right now, for me, I think it's too quickly. Too quickly. We're now gonna see this new chapter of Big E, his new character, for saying a word, but it's too
So-
quickly.
So
Okay.
my pick to win this Royal Rumble is Daniel Bryan because we need.
No
we need-
Undertaker this year.
No. Okay, no. I'm not MJF, Bruce. I know you're watching. No.
He does.
I think
It's like a birthday cake. He doesn't want to say Undertaker out loud because then it won't happen.
no. But to be honest, I think that with this Roman history, everything that he's been building since August, September, we need a hero. And
Yes.
what better hero than the leader of the Yes movement? And
Yes.
another important thing is what Felipe said previously, and that is he's gaining some creative powers. So, being the one of the heads of SmackDown, imagine being champion. Imagine the possibilities of seeing some great
Just that-
encounters,
just
some
that-
great matches.
Just that story between like Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns, because like the complete antithesis of as Kevin Owens said, direct quote, the community theater mafia boss that is Roman Reigns would be Daniel Bryan in the Yes movement. It would be better with fans, but it's like it's like the perfect good versus evil matchup.
Absolutely.
And you can go to 2016 when remember they had this rivalry between who goes to WrestleMania for the title against Triple H. They had an amazing match in that
They really
Fastlane.
did. They've had some great
Yeah.
matches in the past.
No, actually, that the one important match that they had, and it was amazing. So I could see Brian and Roman at WrestleMania perfectly. You need good matches. Why not
But
that?
please,
That's true.
please keep Uso out of the equation.
No Juicy
Juicy
Uzi.
Uzi?
No
No
Juicy
Juicy
Uzi.
You don't want
None.
the Juicy Uzi?
Not one, not two,
Unless-
not three, not 999. Juicy Uzi's gone.
unless,
Juicy Uzi's.
unless that something important happened. What if during this Daniel Bryan's journey to WrestleMania, he earned respect from his peers, and he has some little backup, and then that backup can take out the Uso of the equation. And it's the only way to I will agree to see him. But
And that backup is Jimmy Uso.
I want to see just Roman and Daniel in a match. That would be the perfect.
Yeah, that would be
scenario.
pretty cool. I do relatively agree with a lot of the stuff that Felipe said about Biggie, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck. You're still wrong because I'm picking him from. I had two. I had one from Raw, one from SmackDown. I'm taking Biggie, or I'm taking Bobby Lashley. I love what Bobby Lashley has done as the CEO of the Hurt Business. I love how he's changed his whole, gimmick from what was just boring and god awful and all this stuff leading, into and through Lana all the way to today with the suits and the championships and the Hurt Lock and all that stuff. Like this guy is legit. As Wendy said, he had a great match with Drew. So if they want to put that at WrestleMania this year, I'm all for it.
Yes.
And I think Bruce and Wendy and I were talking about this when the New Day split up. Like, Biggie has been ready for a singles push for a
Absolutely.
long time. I'm not knocking Kofi for winning that WWE title, but if it would have been Biggie Mania back then, he was ready. So if you want to put him in and let him be the guy that, ends up down and, taking down the tribal chief and holding up two belts, like, go all the way back to the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan, and there he is holding these two belts up at Mania. If that's Big E, I'm so happy for him. Like that guy deserves it. So, and I would not be upset if Daniel Bryan won either. I'm not saying that's, but for me, it's either Bobby or Big E. I would have said Keith Lee, but he's not on the list.
Actually,
something?
I saw that Kid Lee it's not gonna be in the Rumble because his wife took COVID-19.
Oh shit! Are you serious, Mac? Are
Yeah.
Randy Orton and Edge are going to be 1 and 2 in the Men's Royal Rumble?
Oh, damn.
Whoa.
Wow!
Damn.
That should be
Wow! Edge is gonna have 2 minutes to whip his burnt crispy ass. Oh, that's another thing. I'm also glad that Edge is coming back at the Rumble again. I think that's pretty cool. Like it's like full circle, but there's no fans to pop this time. Hopefully, when he spears somebody, the camera will be on him.
Please.
Yes.
honestly.
Because I don't know where the fuck else they would be. Are they going to be on the LED screens when he spears Randy Orton?
It's the least that we can ask.
But yeah, looking at the picks here, we had Daniel Bryan was definitely the odds-on favorite, but right behind him was Big E. Let's see, Edge,
CM Punk.
CM Punk, no, Seth Rollins, and
Dom,
and the Fiend.
Dom, I just want to interrupt you for a minute to say that Natalia will be the number 30
Okay,
on the Royal Rumble.
Oh, what a surprise!
and
I
that
didn't
will
see
lead to
coming.
nothing.
With that, we confirm that she will be the last eliminated on the
Right.
Royal Rumble match.
I was gonna say that's gonna lead to absolutely nothing. Is where that's gonna. All right,
No one
so
asked it. I know it.
now we come to I think a match that's probably harder to pick a winner just because of all the absolute qualified contenders in it, and that's the Women's Royal Rumble. And I'm gonna hope I don't have to play the Jeopardy music because we're gonna start with Grandma Wendy. Who do you have to win the Women's Royal Rumble this year?
I honestly wanted to be Bianca Belair, but unfortunately, I don't see that happening. I see it being Charlotte because they like to give her everything.
You're not wrong. Although who
saying.
knows, Lacey could cost Charlotte this year because she's like sticking her tongue in Daddy's ear or some shit.
And she won last year. Don't forget about that.
That too.
Doesn't mean much. She's still Charlotte Flair.
Is Charlotte going to become the next Stone Cold, like a two-time?
Right?
Yeah, that would be interesting. I'm gonna go next because I had two, because I picked one from Raw and one from SmackDown. I'm actually gonna pick one from NXT too, because I think they're gonna get involved this year. I'm gonna go with Alexa Bliss from Raw. I'm gonna go with Bianca from SmackDown because she's been hot on the SmackDown women's roster. Like, she just beat Bayley yesterday. She's a great talent. It would be an awesome and Bianca versus Banks at WrestleMania.
That would be sick.
Like, just sick, right?
It
and
has to be Bianca.
From NXT, because there has been talk of her coming to the main roster, Rhea Ripley.
Ripley.
Right.
If Rhea comes up and dominates that goddamn Rumble and sets the record for women's eliminations and pulls that win, and then just sits there and picks who she wants to go after from, either roster, I'm going to be a pretty happy guy because she deserved it. I thought she should have beat Charlotte last year. I know she had some visa issues and all that shit popped off. She definitely deserves to be pushed on a main roster. I don't know if she will, but she deserves it. Let's say Felipe for last. Gonzalo, who you got winning the Women's Rumble?
Believe it or not, the first name that came to my mind when I was thinking about this is Shayna Baszler.
Okay.
Because she has some potential to win the match.
Came in second last year.
Yeah. And taking up this idea of the 4 horsewomen winning the things in a row and every year back to back. No, I think that Shayna has a lot of chances to win if she's. But I don't know if she's confirmed actually. In the Royal match.
I haven't even seen the list, to be honest. So
I have the list right here. Yeah, she's on the list.
I think she's in it.
The first on the list. So yeah. I gotta go.
But nobody's picking Natalya at 30, right?
Oh,
of course
that
not.
was my second option. No, just kidding.
Natalia's one of those unfortunate hearts that's like highly talented, but not that exciting, like on the mic or to watch. She's very much like Bret Hart. Bret Hart was fantastic to watch wrestling, but the promos weren't always that exciting.
No, not really.
Sorry, Dad, it's true.
Yeah.
Not really.
Depends the character against all depends the rivalry. I mean, his promo against Stone Cold was great, but
Yeah, that's true. He did have some good
He had his
promos,
moments,
but it wasn't.
but overall,
Yeah, exactly.
the promos
But
were a
overall,
little
he wasn't
meh.
consistent.
exactly. The thing was he was Bret Hart. That's it.
It
But
seemed like the
Natalya is-
promo matched the level of competition with him, where with Natalya, it's all just flatline.
Yeah.
exactly.
She's a great worker.
Yeah, but I feel that she has been Natalya his entire career. There's nothing new on her.
Right.
It's or heel or face, but it's the same.
Yeah, it's always the same Natalya, no matter what.
Yeah,
so...
you can't define when she's heel and when she's face.
Right.
I think that's a new Big Show level. Yeah.
You can
It really
you
is.
have to think who are their friends of the month, and then
She deserves like the Paul White Award for we can't figure out what the fuck you are.
That's the problem. He was
Right
in
now you're a
evil.
face,
Now
and
it's
in
good.
5 minutes.
Okay, Felipe, who do you have winning the Women's Royal Rumble?
Santina Marella. No,
Santina.
Fuck you.
he won 1 year.
Yo,
No,
Dark
I think,
Horse. Dark Horse, Shooterella Storm, my homeboy.
I think.
I have my feelings about these things.
That's a classy
I'm
lady
going
right
with,
there.
I'm going with Bianca Belair. I think that WWE needs to push real hard a new wrestler that is not one of the 4 horsewomen.
Yes.
And I think Bianca Belair. I think now she's ready. I think
Yeah.
now she's ready, and it will refresh the women's brand.
Yep.
They need more challengers for Sacha, and but I, I, I don't know if maybe the nicotine of this crap, but I I will not forget, or I will not forget that maybe, just maybe, we can see a return from the man, Becky Lynch.
Ooh,
I
that
don't
would be
know,
good. I
maybe.
know.
Yeah, mom.
I don't know if she's in shape. I know she had the baby, but
Oh,
I know she was working
she's in
out.
shape.
She was working
She's still
out
in
with
shape.
the baby, but
She's still in shape, man.
I mean, you have to do something when you live with Seth Rollins.
I was gonna say she is married to CrossFit Jesus, so the options are get in shape or get out. So
I'm
yeah,
not
she
sure.
probably.
Or is making exercises with Seth
But that was
Rollins, or is
why.
making a conversation. And I think she should do
But
exercise.
honestly, that was why I picked who I picked because Bianca's fresh blood, and Alexa's character is just this whole new level in women's wrestling. Like I know it's a lot like the Fiend, but we've never seen it in a woman before.
Yeah.
And honestly, she was about to beat Asuka in the middle of a ring on Raw until Randy's dumbass showed up.
Imagine if Alexa and the Fiend both win the Royal Rumble.
That's what I
Imagine the
said.
That's what Wendy
celebration
had
that
said.
they
It would be
will have
amazing.
in the Firefly Farmhouse.
Could you
Right?
imagine if the Rumble ends with like Bray and Alexa in the middle of the ring looking at one another and the lights starting to go out and they both won their respective Rumble matches? Like that would be dope.
And imagine that.
I mean,
This. No, sorry,
all
Felipe,
the
but imagine
all the
instead
people
of
giving
instead of
this.
instead of the pyro when you point the WrestleMania sign, imagine just these creepy lights when they show up. They both celebrating in that way, not
Yeah.
with the pyro, just with
Or just imagine the
creepy lights.
WrestleMania sign starting to flicker and go out piece by piece.
Oh yeah.
Kind of, the way they do that. That would be dope. But that's what. All right, let's take a look here. Our odds-on favorite overall from the pick form is actually Alexa Bliss with just over 16%. Right behind her is Bailey and Rhea Ripley. I didn't think about Bailey, to be honest. I really don't want to see Bailey
Ding
win.
dong.
Yeah, ding dong, get the fuck out. I swear to God, if she rings my doorbell, I ain't answering. Fuck her. I'm gonna look at her in the window like, yeah, I see you, bitch.
You won't even
Ding
be
dong,
worried about it,
hello,
just, like,
yeah,
open the
whatever.
blinds. Like what, bitch?
I'm just sitting there in front of the window with the blinds up like this. She's like, ding dong, hello.
You can say whatever you want about Bailey, but she's the one perfect example on how you can explore and change some things of your character and
Oh yeah,
No, that's-
absolutely.
and
that's
feel fresh.
Absolute
Yeah.
fact. At the same time, I am so fucking sick of Bailey.
Bro, but that ass though.
No,
She got that big.
I'm so sick
Yeah,
of
she
Bailey, I don't
broke
even
the
give a
booty
shit about
legs.
the ass. And thickness is my sickness.
Bruh,
That's
I'll
how sick of
forgive it.
Bailey I am.
I'll forgive it.
This is the thing. It's not the fact that Bailey shouldn't deserve to win the Royal Rumble, but I think it wouldn't be a good idea to see another four horsewoman winning the Rumble back to back to back. So I think
Right.
that wouldn't be good. So let's give her time. She will
Yeah.
have this moment in the future. So now let's focus on a new face and a new fresh
I mean,
face.
honestly,
face,
if you
for
look
the women's division.
if you look at the SmackDown Women's division right now, there's like 8 people in it. Sasha Banks cannot fight Carmella and then Bailey and then Carmella and then Bailey and then Carmella. We need something else. We need something
Now-
else to keep that interesting, especially as good as SmackDown has been lately, which I can't even deny. So you got to keep somebody in that mix to keep it interesting, to keep the shows good. Otherwise, you're just like, oh shit, here we go again. I'm out.
Well, last night, I think last night we got a little preview because, last night Bianca beat Bailey in a really fun match.
Really good
And they
match,
were
too.
clear and pushed it, and they really pushed Bianca Belair's victory, one of the greatest of his career. So maybe that could be a little spoiled from tomorrow.
I was gonna say, if you listen to Michael Cole, it was a huge spoiler. It was all about that momentum. Let's not forget.
Is my idea, or Michael Cole is start to become the 90s version of Tony Schiavone. He's even every day more close up the greatest match of the history of our business.
Right?
Until next week.
Exactly.
I'm with Brian on what he just said. Brian just said WWE has all those talented women, and besides Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha, and Carmella, who the hell are they really using?
Nobody. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I want to see Bianca win the Rumble. I want to see her get a match with Banks. I want to see them maybe bring some NXT call-ups to the SmackDown roster because it's rather thin. And there are a few people who are deserving. You know, Rhea's deserving of a call-up. There's a few other women in NXT who are definitely deserving of a call-up. And SmackDown could use them. Raw has a pretty good division. SmackDown, like 7-8 people. So they could use a few.
No, before Gonzalo, do you believe? This is a very personal question because there's our country. This is a country that needs this answer. Do you think, Gonzalo, that tomorrow, Catalina, absolutely can do the Royal Rumble, or is too soon?
I don't know, man.
I wanted to see her so badly.
We all want.
I don't know, man. She couldn't last like 2 minutes with Xia Li.
Man, I think if she can be in that ring at least for a minute, that will be the happiest man in the world because she deserves it.
Being that you guys come on with us at all, sometimes I get mad when these like few Chilean wrestlers on wrestling television get squashed like that. Like whether it be Catalina or Ariel Levy on Dark.
Ariel.
Yeah.
It's like, oh come on, man! Don't squash him like that. Oh come on! Like I want to see these guys do well, you know, and they come out and they get squashed. I'm like, really?
No, that's the thing, because actually here in Chile, we don't have a huge history, the history of professional wrestling in our countries from the last 15 years, maybe 20 years, even maybe 2000, 2001. There's a lot of guys that are coming out, but not right now. The thing is that not everybody's going to the United States. They are going to Japan, Mexico.
But hey,
South
at
America.
least, you know, I know he's not exactly, but Zenshi kind of represents you guys, and he had a damn good match on MLW Fusion. So you gotta, you know, but I see that kind of stuff, and I'm thinking like, I'm thinking like, oh man, my people, you know, like don't squash those guys like that. I want to see it. They want to see it happen. Give them something, you know. Come on.
And you know what? Something. I had the chance to interview Tenchi like back in August on an Instagram live.
Wow.
I did this bilingual thing. I was translating what he was saying at the moment. And man, he was the nicest guy I've ever met. He loved South America. I think I never met someone who loves so much South America like that guy. So I'm feeling like he's representing us. That's
that's what I was saying. I know he's not exactly from there, but he's definitely representing you guys, and he's doing it well. That match with Laredo Kid was fucking fire.
Tenchi's one hell of a guy. He's
hell of a wrestler too.
Last one big interview that we made live, because when he came to Chile the last time, we brought him when we do the Superplex show live. So but it was funny because we talk about wrestling, we fun around, and the guy was, do it whatever you want with me, let's do it. So he has grew up a lot in his career, especially with this past in MLW. So yeah, it's great. It's great to see the name of our country in his presentation. But the best part is that this guy really loves South American wrestling.
But whatever you do not sleep on Chile, because they got some talent coming out. You got to pay attention. There's some good shit.
Absolutely, and we have guys with a lot of talents.
Now, before we get into the keep it or kill it, Chris just asked a question that I find kind of interesting. Do we think we'll see either the Universal, WWE Men's, or one of the Women's Champions actually in the Rumble and winning it at some point tomorrow night?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Only way I see it is if one of them
Oliver.
lose their title, then maybe like I'm not saying I want to see it happen, but just hear me out. Don't get mad. Like let's say Drew loses to Goldberg. Drew's going to be in that Royal Rumble match. Even if Miz cashed in and beat him, he's going to be in that Royal Rumble match. If Roman loses, which won't happen, but if he does, he's going to be in that Rumble match, and he's probably and guys like Drew or guys like Roman would probably win it. But I don't see anybody holding a belt like a WWE champion, Universal, like holding the main title, going, yeah, I'll jump in the Rumble, fuck it. 'Cause what would be the
No,
point?
that has no sense. No, has no sense.
No, unless they're going to defend the title in the Rumble match like they made Roman do that one
Exactly.
year.
But actually, last year, Lesnar showed up in the Rumble as the WWE champion, wasn't it?
Yeah, he showed up.
right.
He went in at number 1, and
Yeah.
the rest is history.
Yeah.
I'm kind of that's what's so disappointing about Keith Lee not being in this one, because that was like the point where the Rumble turned, because Brock had been running through everybody, and Keith Lee walks out, and Brock looks over at Paul and goes, "Who the fuck is that?" Until he got knocked on his ass.
You know something. I was watching Royal Rumble with some friends and my brother, and as soon as I heard Keith Lee's music, I pumped it up. I was like, "Oh, holy shit!" And then my friends, they don't watch NXT, so they didn't have the idea who he was. And then someone asked me, "Hey, who is that guy?" Shut up and watch it. And so that was insane to me, and I had to say, because, yeah, just watch it. Shut up.
Watching.
Yeah, they have to watch it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When he came out in NXT, I completely marked out, because like a few months before that, I had seen him at an indie promotion here in Virginia, and it was an insane match. He had like this intergender match, and he basically killed a woman in front of all of us. He killed a white woman in front of all of us, and then we all just cheered.
And it was
We were
so
like,
good,
"Yeah,
he didn't
kill
even
that
get
man."
locked up.
And he was amazing to watch there. So seeing him in NXT and then seeing him in the Rumble, it was just like, I know that guy. He's fucking cool.
You
I'm
know,
proud of him. I'm proud
you
of
know
him.
he's good when he can pull an OJ and he doesn't even get locked up.
Right? In the South. In the South, no less.
y'all. I mean, not the deep South, but still South.
But you're still in the South.
Right. Okay, so now that we got that in, let's start with these keep it or kill it, and it's basically like I'm gonna pick a superstar, male or female, and you guys are gonna tell me keep it or kill it as to whether or not we will see them either in the match or as a surprise in the Royal Rumble. And we're gonna start out with a guy I love so much, Karrion Kross. Keep it or kill it.
Kill it.
Okay, was that Felipe that said kill it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's
I want to
Okay.
say kill it.
Wendy's saying kill it then. Oh, okay. I want to see it happen desperately. I love Karrion Kross, but obviously he's just come back to NXT, and I don't know if he's ready for that moment yet. So I'm going to begrudgingly kill this one.
Begrudgingly.
As much as I would like to see him, no, he's not. He's not this moment, so kill it.
Okay. Everybody's killing it.
Sorry,
Karrion, it's not your time yet.
And since everybody killed it, I'm gonna do this for Gonzalo.
Rest in peace.
Because everybody killed it. It's not time to fall and pray at the Rumble yet. All right, how about the CrossFit Jesus, Seth Rollins? Keep it or kill it.
Oh,
Keep it. I think he's coming back.
keep it.
All
Yeah,
right.
me too.
Oh,
He's
that's
gonna be
hot.
like, surprise,
That's
bitch.
hot. Oh, that's
Damn, I got a
hot.
lot.
That's hot. Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
That's really hot, apparently.
And you know what? I can't say I miss him, but Seth feels like the type of guy that would do this. Like, yeah, I know I should be at the house taking care of my kid. My wife just had a baby, but fuck it, I'm going to the Rumble. So I'm going to say
Oh,
keep it.
that's hot. That's hot.
And of course,
I'm
what?
gonna follow my wife.
And of course, where did it go? Since we all kept it, it's got to be.
Awesome.
Wow, I didn't think we were gonna agree as much. Okay. Next up, this one's got to be an agreement. Bad News Barrett, keep it or kill it.
I almost want to keep it.
I know, I do too. I love Bad News.
It's fantastic.
I will say kill it because they will not, they are set spots, and if Barrett is just the color commentator of NXT, I don't think they're gonna push it. So I would love to see it, but I don't see it.
You know what? I'm hoping. I want to see this guy pull like a Jerry Lawler, Booker T, where he's at ringside calling the match.
Oh my God!
And all of a sudden, his music hits, and he just rips his coat off, and he pulls his pants down, and he's got his shit underneath, and he jumps in the ring, and even if he gets thrown out in 3 seconds like Jerry did, I don't care. It'll be worth it. So I gotta keep it.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
It killed because Lawler would take his time getting in there. He would just be like, surprise,
The entrance was like 10 minutes.
20 minutes later, he's finally walking into the ring, and it's 1, 2, out. Yeah.
And honestly, all he had to do was pop a crown off and unzip his jacket because he already had his ring gear on. And it still took like 10, 15 minutes to get in the ring. And 3 seconds later, he's over the top and he's back on commentary.
This dumb bitch took 5
I swear,
to get into that ring.
If I remember, I might be wrong, but if I remember correctly, there was one year where he and JBL and Booker T all did it. All jumped up from the commentary table and jumped in the ring.
Oh, yeah, but that was when they do the 40-man Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest, but it was one of those Royal Rumbles that was expanded, and all 3 of them just got up, took their stuff off, and jumped in the ring.
That's hysterical.
Okay, so
I want him and Samoa Joe to do that. That would be amazing.
Hang on to that one. Homie, Wendy, put a pin in that one. We're coming back to that. So Felipe said kill it. I said keep it. Wendy said
keep it.
Keeping it.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
My big evil brother. Keep it or kill it.
I would love to see Bad News Barrett there, but I'm afraid I got some bad
news.
I don't think he will be there. Sorry, I had to do it.
Okay, killing it. I gotta see something here. Hold up.
I wish we could put a GIF in here because we definitely need that GIF where he's hitting the gavel. And bad news intensifies.
Hold up. I don't have the GIF. However,
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Sorry, Wade. You're not in the Rumble. Close enough, right?
Favorite GIF of all time.
All right. Next on the list. Oh, the Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa. Keep it or kill it. Keeping that shit.
What is the thing? The one that we would love to, or the one that we would think of? Because I would definitely love to see Tommaso Ciampa, but I don't see it because right now he's doing the stuff with Timothy Thatcher, I think.
Yeah, he's in the Dusty Cup with Timothy Thatcher after the fight pit.
I don't see it. Sorry.
Okay, killing it.
I'm realistic today.
That's okay. Somebody's got to be. I'm all pie in the sky. So Grandma Wendy, keep it or kill it.
Keep it. Even if it's just like for a brief thing. Like I could see them having him in it.
Okay.
So I'm keeping it.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
And Gonzalo said,
sorry, Felipe. I will keep it.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
You're entitled to your opinion, homie.
But it's wrong.
I'm not gonna be the one who's gonna cry because he's not gonna be there tomorrow. So.
Okay, next up to bat, does Samoa Joe pull his stuff off and run off from the commentary table to join in?
Yes.
Keep it.
Yes, keeping that one.
Keeping it.
Oh, that's hot.
Keep it.
That's
Keep
hot.
it so hard.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
I'm keeping it too. Fuck that.
Oh, that's hot.
Joe is gonna kill him.
Add another one.
And another one.
That's hot. That's hot.
And since we did that,
of the guy pressing with all the Emotion, like, yeah, please.
It's like that what is it, the oh shit, DJ Khaled commercial, and another one, and another one.
And another one.
And since we all did, of course, it's got to be
Awesome!
I came to play. No, sorry.
It's so catching.
Sorry,
Being
sorry.
that who God.
I feel bad for everybody in the Royal Rumble because Joe is gonna kill you. Okay, this one we don't even need because like I'm pretty sure Braun Strowman declared, so we're gonna skip that.
Yeah, he's gonna be in it.
Oh, this one might be interesting for Felipe. Switchblade Jay White in the Royal Rumble. Keep it or kill it.
Keep it. I think it's gonna be tomorrow. No,
Oh,
I would
that's
love
hot.
to.
That's hot.
Gonna play it. Jay White in. Yeah, he's gonna debut tomorrow.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gonzalo. Oh, I'm sorry, Wendy. Keep it.
No, sorry.
Oh,
I
that's
like,
hot.
yeah, keep it in it.
That's hot.
Okay, Gonzalo.
Wow, this is really hard. Okay, just keep it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's hot. That's
I
hot.
gotta say, it would be a tremendous surprise. I would love to see it, but I don't think we're gonna see it. So I gotta say, kill it with a switchblade. Sorry.
Can I ask something?
Hey Brian, that's a new one too. Kill it with a switchblade.
Can I ask something because it's something that came to my mind.
What's up?
Do you think that we have seen all of Switchblade Jay White on New Japan? Is this the real end there?
That's the hardest thing for me to figure out. Like I've seen some of the stuff going around and some of his stuff in New Japan, and I'm thinking like every now and then I'm thinking this is a fucking work, but I don't know. It's like trying to figure out Drake Maverick's video and everything that came from it. It's like, is this a fucking work? Was this a shoot? Was it a shoot that became a work? I don't know. And I'm kind of there with Jay White right now. That's why I said kill it. I'm not even sure he'll leave New Japan yet. So if he does show up in the Rumble, I'm gonna be excited, and obviously we will have figured it out. But where things stand right now, as confused as I am, I'm just saying kill it with a switchblade, and that's that.
Till further notice.
Until tomorrow, when I could be completely wrong.
Well, if you think about the Patreons of the last years, about when AJ Styles debuts after a big main event match at the Wrestle Kingdom, Kenny Omega after a big main event Wrestle Kingdom match, he went to All Elite. I mean, there's a Patreon. Maybe Jay
True.
White.
It could happen. It could.
main
I hope it
event.
does.
After main
Guys.
event Wrestle Kingdom, he could debut on the Royal Rumble.
And I love what Chris put in here. He said, because I remember it, not WWE related, but I think I remember Colt Cabana doing both commentary and then participating in the Honor Rumble at the G1 Supercard. He absolutely did.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boom
Yeah.
Boom. I love me some Boom Boom, so I had to get that in.
Guys, imagine this. Edge, Randy Orton #1, Edge number
Edge 2
Switchblade
at number
Jay
3.
White, number 3.
Wow.
Holy shit, that would be crazy.
That would be the proverbial turd in the punch bowl right there. And I'm loving it.
Hey, no. And number 4, AJ Styles.
Oh.
And number 5,
Number
Joe.
5,
I feel like
Hey,
I
whoa,
feel
whoa,
like
whoa.
we
Number
should be
5,
booking this year's Royal Rumble.
Got it.
Number 5, the special attraction. Number 5, Finn Balor. That's
Okay, let's see here. Next on the list, John Cena. Keep it or kill it.
Kill it.
I'm with you. Kill that shit.
Kill it.
Killing it.
We won't see him.
We won't see him anyway. So kill it. I think he's saying kill it because he wants to hear this again.
Rest in
Oh yeah. Yes, I'm gonna say it every time you put that.
Oh man, okay, that was a quick one. Here's an interesting one because I know he's out there, but I don't know if I mean he could. WWE could use him as a surprise. How about the whole effing show? Rob Van Dam. Keep it or kill it.
Kill it. He loves the weed way too much to go back to the E, man.
Yeah, but so does Matt Riddle. It doesn't seem to be a problem anymore. So, and not only that, if it's Rob without Katie, I'm saying, fuck yeah, keep it.
Oh, he's not going anywhere without her.
ECW lives!
He ain't going nowhere without that bitch.
I don't know. If it's WWE, there's some good paychecks and some good weed from the good paychecks. So you might be like, Katie, stay home. I got this. And just do a one-off. I'm not saying come back. I'm saying just do a one-off surprise entrance. He could be this year's honky tonk man.
I'm so over him. No, don't want him anywhere.
All right, Felipe, because I know you may or may not have partaken in some stuff with him. Keep it or kill it.
No, keep it. Absolutely keep it and make him attack him with Riddle, the highbrows.
Yes.
The highbrows. Ugh.
Yes.
Over it.
High five.
No. How about this? The whole effing bros.
Whoa.
Boom.
I'm over all of it already.
You're welcome, RVD. You're welcome.
Right?
Over
See,
it.
that's an honorary. That's an honorary Philadelphian speaking right there. You speak on it, son. Okay, Gonzalo, keep it or kill it.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna turn in heel right now. No, kill it.
Thank you.
You hear that? That's
See,
my heart.
somebody else has reason and
That's
logic.
my heart, and it's
Sorry,
fucking
bro.
broken,
Sorry,
man.
bro.
I thought we
Sorry,
were bros. I'm just playing. You're cool. It's fine. All right. Next up. Next up to bat is none other than the five-time champ, my man, King Booker. Keep it or kill it.
Keep it just because he's gonna make the entrance with Bad Bunny. That's it.
Oh, that's
But you know what?
That's
Actually,
hot.
I'm a little over the top with Booker T and his comment, and he's like do it this some kind of character of the polemic color commentator of this some kind of try to say the thing that nobody else are saying. But come on, Booker. I mean, that's not Booker T.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Brian. In response to Jay White, I think he said, "Kill it with a fucking blood eagle." He always comes up with something new every week. That's another one. Gotta love him. I'm sorry, Felipe.
I forgot what I was saying. Actually, what I want to say?
Booker T always trying to be the one who has controversial comments.
Right? Yeah, and it's not Booker T. I mean, but we all know it's gonna be there for the Booker T song of Bad Bunny.
Yeah, so there's
It's not
a
my
chance.
music, but I don't critic because the guy is over.
All right, Grandma Wendy, keep it or kill it.
Keep it for a laugh.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
We know Booker can give you a few laughs. I wonder if he's got one spin Rooney left.
We always do.
He should.
You
Like us to know.
You sound exactly like Michael Cole calling his man. Do we have more Spinner Rooney tonight? Don't go anywhere on Fridays.
No. Cole would just say his usual Tourette's thing, like it's Spinner Rooney time, like it's boss time or big dog, that kind of.
He's gaining momentum.
Okay, Gonzalo, you want to keep it or kill it?
As soon as they get Bad Bunny away from the Royal Rumble, please. Yes, I keep it. Sorry, but I'm not a fan of him.
Oh, that's hot.
Hey.
That's hot.
I'm not a fan of Bad Bunny myself. I barely even knew who he was till the Corona commercial with Snoop, and then I was like, wait, who the fuck's talking to Snoop?
You guys don't like the way he talks, like his tongue is too heavy for his mouth.
Playa.
Hey,
Wait, did we all just decide to keep this? Because I can't even remember now.
I just want to say, adding to what you said, guys, I took some singing lessons, so I can say that, man, that guy No, please stop.
Yeah, like he's bad. He's pretty
He
bad.
sounds like a nigga.
He's worse at English than I am in Spanish. That's bad.
Hey,
Dom,
but you know
you
what?
just have to say
I
es
have-
malo, es malo.
It's malo.
You know what? Say whatever you
Mucho
want
bueno.
about Bad Bunny.
No bueno, no bueno.
That guy. You can say we all hate his music, I think, but
Yes.
at least, I think when a celebrity has real love for the business. I mean,
Okay.
that represents what a good celebrity can do and a bad celebrity can do for the business. Because, and I think, yeah, we have to be fair that Bad Bunny is an important thing. But the thing is that in his songs, in his lyric, in his story, he always has to put in some way pro wrestling. He made videos with Ric Flair, Stone Cold, now with Booker
Which
T.
I
mean,
respect. You know.
And if
I
and
just
if this-
I just happen to know somebody that does it better.
yeah, I know, we all know.
Fair enough.
But the thing is
We
that
all do.
I don't blame
Me-
WWE for using Bad Bunny. Maybe it
No.
doesn't work, maybe it don't, but we can blame them. Hey, the AEW is doing it's using Snoop Dogg.
That's true. I'm kind of mad they did the Snoop remix of Cody's song, but that's neither here nor there. We're gonna move on to the next one.
Yeah,
Please.
save AEW for next month.
All right,
Review.
so the
yes.
oh god, Wendy's gonna have a field day, so we're gonna start with her. The next one on the list is none other than CM Punk. Keep it or kill it.
Kill it! Kill it! Why do you have to bring him up?
Calm down.
Here comes the heat.
Calm down. Calm down.
Hey, no, Wendy.
Rabies are boiling up! Ah!
She, you know what?
Hey,
She's
Wendy.
too mad to say it. Kill it with a
no,
bottle
no.
of vodka. Cause
No,
fuck
no,
that straight edge motherfucker.
Wendy, this is a Spanglish show. You cannot say that word just in English. You have to do it in Spanish.
Yeah, you gotta
CM
give the people what they want.
Come moco la coche tu madre. Vamos reculeado. Salís terrible pico. Anda, que antes de la casa prendo la guagua.
¿Saben por qué? ¿Saben por qué es CM Punk? Porque es un come mierda punk.
The only way.
Dom,
Bien
Dom,
punk,
you want me to
porque
just
porque un coche tu madre maraco. Coche tu madre maraco punk.
Oh, Killer Me. The only way that I would like to see CM Punk come back is if the Fiend pops up behind him and just chokes him out and throws him out of the ring. Outside of that, I'm gonna say kill it. Oh my god!
He makes me so angry I become a Muppet. Ah!
Here comes that heat. Eddie would be proud.
Que se vaya a la verga, ese come mierda. Okay, I'm good.
Or if the spirit of Eddie Guerrero.
Puta!
If the spirit of Eddie Guerrero showed up behind CM Punk and just low blowed his ass, then he could come back. But until then, kill it.
Okay, I'm good. I got it all out.
Okay, Gonzalo, CM Punk, keep it or kill it.
Kill it. Definitely.
Because you're a smart
No
man.
chance in hell.
No.
Chance! Okay, Felipe, keep it or kill it on CM Punk.
Oh, I will celebrate my birthday of new life. Ah, yeah, CM Punk. I mean, the more he stay, more he tried to become this little nerve or some kind of snob about wrestling. Come on, guy. Come on. That's it. Go home, write some comic books, and get out of social media.
Not even.
First off,
just eat
let
a
me
dick.
let me give Gonzalo what he loves and what CM Punk deserves. Now I got to get to Chris's comment here because it's awesome. He said there are reports, and he would like to see this Edge and Christian in the same Rumble in the Rumble together tomorrow night, doing a 5-second pose.
I would love that.
Oh!
If anything.
If that's a keep it or kill it, guess where I'm going with this?
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Damn right.
Yeah, keep it.
Yes, we're all just fuck it. I'm not even. I'm just gonna go straight to the Miz
Awesome.
because that's what that would be. I'm an Edge head through and through. I would love to see Edge and Christian doing a 5-second pose for those with flash photography. When A, that it doesn't really matter anymore, and B, there's no crowd. Are the LED boards gonna flash?
Yes.
Yo.
And even Brian said, as a Chicagoan myself, kill it with a goddamn blizzard. Fuck CM Punk.
Thank you, Brian.
Yo.
He's from Chicago and he approves this kill it.
Damn straight.
Okay, that was fun, and I definitely love to see the 5-second pose. I'll laugh my ass off. Oh god. Next up is another equally enraging person, Brock Lesnar. Keep it or kill it.
Kill it.
Killing it.
Oh, that's hot.
No. Don't you do that to me.
Disaster has struck.
Don't you do that to me, soundboard, with your ghosts and shit. That was for Wendy and I. Felipe, keep it or kill it.
Kill it. Yes,
Killing it. Gonzalo?
Like I said before, no chance in hell.
All right.
Thank you.
And yeah, he deserved that extra one too. And you know what else? You know what else he deserved at WrestleMania?
Rest in peace.
That.
Damn straight.
Okay, next.
The worker of the month need vacations.
Yeah, for real. Oh, now we get to switch. We get to switch gears. We get to go into some ladies, which will be nice. How about Victoria? Keep it or kill it.
Kill it. She will not go there.
I would actually
kill it.
like. Oh, sorry, Wendy.
Sorry.
I
I
would
just like talked over you.
actually. No, you're fine. I would actually kind of like to see this one because I've always been a fan of Victoria. I know she hasn't been in the ring in a minute. So I gotta say, keep it.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Like, I think it really would be hot.
No, it wasn't really great, but
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm not saying like a huge stint in the Rumble, but if she gets a couple minutes, gets an elimination, and gets thrown out, like, I'd be happy. Gonzalo, keep it or kill it.
As much as I would like to see her interacting with some of the current wrestlers, no, sorry.
Okay, kill it. And let's see, next on the list, oh god, Eva Marie. Kill it.
Keep
Do
it
we
because
have
I
to
love her
answer-
so much. She's so
What?
so hot. I love her so
That's
much.
hot.
oye, sáquenle el trago a esta
She's
niña.
hot, but she can't wrestle worth a shit.
Give away
Can
the
you move
wine
this
of
girl,
that girl.
please? Can
Take
you move
the
this
glass
woman,
of
please?
wine away from her.
Oh my god, I love her
I want
so
to.
much.
I love her. I want to.
I wanna bury my
Can someone?
I gotta be honest. You can pull. Speaking of hotness, just pull. You want a hot redhead in the Royal Rumble? Let it be Priscilla Kelly or Gigi Dolan as they're calling her now. Fuck Eva Marie. Gonzalo.
All right.
Definitely kill it.
Okay, so yeah. Wendy says keep it for
She's
reasons.
actually pink hair right now.
Still kill it.
WWE,
And yes, I do follow her
Give
on
me
the
another
Insta
one.
'cause I
Give me
love her
another
so
one,
much.
please. Give another some.
All right, the
care
next
about
one. Next one up on the list. Next one up on the list is somebody that I find, even to this day, like that now forever, to be just hot as hell. Melina. Keep it or kill it.
I would say keep it, but there is a Morrison in the house and maybe a Mrs. Morrison in the house, or kill it.
Ooh, okay, he switched it up on me.
Fair point.
I know she's still technically on the NWA roster, but we've obviously seen that some of the NWA rostered talent is able to work other places. So,
Except WWE. Except WWE.
if it's a one-off, I think we got a shot. Is all I'm saying. And I love Melina. She's So I gotta say keep it.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
And if she just so happens to get into a fight backstage with Taya Valkyrie, it's all the better. It might lead to some good YouTube content, is what I'm saying.
But Dom, and guys, I need to ask you this question: if you can pick one of these girls for AEW, who would you pick? Taya or Melina?
Taya. I said that last week. We were talking about, like, if she fit in WWE and how I thought, like, she could be, she was already a cornerstone of Impact's Knockouts division. She could be just as big of a cornerstone in AEW, where in WWE, even, regardless of where they stick her, she's just going to kind of get, maybe SmackDown, but otherwise lost in the shuffle.
I'm sorry, what happened? I got a phone call.
Oh, we were just talking about, like, Melina, keep it or kill it, and then Felipe said if you could pick either Melina or Taya for AEW roster, who would you take? And I said Taya.
Taya. Taking Taya.
Yeah,
I think currently, WWE and specifically NXT had some very decent women, actually. So I think that on AEW she will feel better, and she will be better used probably. So I think that Taya on AEW definitely.
Yeah, I think it's kind of and not only that, like, even looking at Melina under contract with NWA, they're already working with NWA, so she could get in anyway. So I want Taya, but we may get Melina in the deal anyway. It's a 2-for-1, man.
A twofer.
It's a twofer. Did I get everybody's answers? I'm sorry about Melina. Did I get everybody's answers? Did Grandma Wendy answer on Melina?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we're moving on to the survivor herself, Lana. Because we haven't seen her in a minute. Is she gonna show up at the Royal Rumble? Keep it or kill it?
Keep it. Keep it. And maybe she will be number 30 or something like that.
No, that's Natalia. She'll be 29. No, wait. She'll be 28.
Number 1.
And she'll, you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna stand on the steps, and she's gonna wait for everybody else to get thrown over, and then she's gonna walk in and go, "I'm a survivor."
That's the way to do it.
Because that's how she does, and it's smart.
I need to ask you something.
Yes.
Why you brought back that to my mind? I really forgot.
It never left my mind, dude. I'm still like, how the fuck did that happen?
Do you have to share that heart in your heart with the
How
rest?
funny was that with her in the ring and the mascara's all smeared from crying on the steps and just, I'm a survivor, and the lipstick's all messed up. She looked like the cover girl on Courtney Love's first album, man, from Hole, just all fucked up with a tear.
If there ever was a grace of God moment, it was that right there.
It was that one.
That was the Lord's work right there.
No. You see what you did? Felipe left this thing because
he's like, I can't do this. Next, we're gonna talk about Brandy Rhodes just for the hell of it.
Dream match: Lana versus Brandy.
Oh, definitely a 60-minute Iron Woman match. Lana versus Brandy.
And the semi-main event, steel cage match: Lana versus Nia Jax.
The winner of the Iron Woman match goes to the steel cage.
And on the pre-show, Dom and myself versus Bruce and Felipe.
Yes. In a 3 stages of hell match.
Oh shit, I love it.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the next one, and the next one is someone we were just talking about. Taya Valkyrie in the Royal Rumble. Keep it or kill it.
Keep
I
it.
think keep it.
Oh, that's hot.
Okay.
That's hot.
We got 2. Gonzalo.
Absolutely, keep it.
Okay.
Oh, that's hot.
I'm gonna say keep it 2. Fuck it.
Oh, that's hot.
You know why? Because Taya Valkyrie is fucking
Awesome.
How appropriate.
exactly.
I think that.
Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if, like, Taya comes out and people are ganging up on her, and then the next entrant was Maurice, and she starts helping Taya?
Oh.
How cool would that be?
Insane. I'd actually, I don't even like Maurice, but I would still lose my shit.
I would too, because it's like, they're probably cooler than their husbands, so.
Right? Definitely hotter.
They're definitely hotter. Like, much hotter. Oh, God.
I don't know.
Felipe doesn't know.
I'm so sick and tired of Miss and Morrison that get the wife together. I don't know.
They could be the First Wives Club.
Guys, do you want me to make you
can we
suffer?
move on?
Do you want me to make you suffer?
No.
No.
Oh, come on!
I do want Wendy to unmute herself. Other than that, I don't want to suffer.
Do it.
No.
Keep it or
Make
kill
us
it.
suffer.
Okay.
Keep it or kill it. The Miz winning the Royal Rumble and having 2 world title chances.
Oh God, kill it. Felipe's gone. Felipe's like, I'm out of here, fuck y'all. Kill that shit. No. Maybe if it was the Miz, like super heel from a couple years ago, but not now.
Wait. He lost both of chances.
He'd be like a 3-time loser because he already cashed in and failed, then he got it back, then he won the Rumble, then he cashed in, he failed on all 3.
That would be the best.
His whole thing from then on would be like the biggest loser in WWE history.
No, that's crazy.
Oh God, no! Kill that! Kill
Oh,
that!
kill it, definitely.
Definitely gotta kill that.
Just a joke.
It's good though. All right, next up. Oh, someone that's been near and dear to my heart for a while. Trish Stratus. Keep it or kill it.
I would love to see it. I want to keep it.
Me too. Same
Me
here.
too.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
And I think, did Gonzalo say keep it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
I got more sounds to hit then.
That's hot. Awesome.
Which Trish is. And
Yeah,
always
so-
will be. And Lita too, I want her back. Fuck that. I know she's got a problem with Vince McMahon, I know, I heard, but I want her back anyway. Next one is Ronda Rousey in the Royal Rumble. Keep it or kill it. I'm just gonna immediately come out and say, yep, kill it.
kill it.
Keep it. No. Ah, damn it. Keep it.
I killed his feed because he said keep it.
Oh,
Keep
that's
it.
hot.
No, keep it.
That's
I
hot.
think there's a good chance to see Ronda in the Rumble.
I guess there is, but it just, I don't know. Ronda feels like Brock now. Like, okay, we're over you. Go away. and Rhea Ripley's already been said to be in the Rumble, so there's really no point to that one. Let's see. Who else do I have? Who else? Oh, that was it. Wow.
Wow.
We ran through them all.
Well. Keep these answers. Keep these answers, and we're gonna see who has the most powers on predicting stuff.
No, that's true. I'm thinking of like other NXT people that might show up, that kind of stuff. Like,
Harry
Johnny
saying,
Gargano?
oh, Johnny Gargano. That might be an entrance. I know he was in it already. I was wondering if the women's Rumble. I wonder if Raquel Gonzalez gets up in it. That would be.
it
That
would be crazy.
fun.
What if I don't know where she is, but if she's in the States right now, I would definitely put Meito Sakamura to debut in the Royal Rumble.
I know,
as a special attraction.
NXT UK actually just signed her, so I'm not sure if she's in the States or not. Because last I heard, she was in London.
Yeah. I'm
I don't know if she could be, but that would be fucking amazing. I'm wondering if they almost want to take that risk again, put somebody like
Felipe.
maybe not Nia, but somebody like Rhea or Raquel in the men's Royal Rumble.
Felipe, I know that you will disconnect with this again, but I'm gonna ask you anyways.
Could do it
Pat
anyways.
McAfee on the Royal Rumble.
Oh, kill that shit!
Keep it.
Kill it!
It would be interesting if Pat McAfee go to the Royal Rumble at the same time that Adam Cole.
Oh,
That would be cool.
That would be
But
awesome.
honestly, like I think you're,
would
I
make
think you're
sense.
like, I think you're like this far off on who should be in it because you're saying Pat McAfee, but I'm thinking Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
I'd even like to see. I don't think he's in the States either, or I'd say Walter. Walter in the Rumble
no,
would be
he's
I would like to
fucking
see
great.
him in the Rumble, but
But
See,
you know
Walter,
what?
they just take those chops.
But after the experience Walter had at the Survivor Series 2 years ago,
True.
I don't think he will do a Royal Rumble.
that's right.
Yeah, very true, very true. The other guy that I'd like to see, because we haven't really seen him since fucking Raw Underground, would be Dabba-Kato.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
who's eliminating that motherfucker? He's huge.
Braun Strowman. He's
Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
But see, even that,
That's
like,
his job.
even that, like, Battle of Bulls in
Rey
the middle of the
Mysterio,
Rumble
definitely.
would be
We always have at the Royal
Rey
Rumble.
Mysterio. Oh no! If he'd lawn dart Rey Mysterio again, I'd be a happy guy.
Braun Strowman is doing the Big Show's job. The Big Show jobs at the Rumble always had to do with the big men's. I mean, doing
Well, now,
against Taker,
he did.
Kane.
He did win the greatest Royal Rumble, but you know, that's like Cesaro running around talking about how he won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Like, they are not the same things, dude. Like you won a 20-man battle royal where everybody was in the ring at the same time. This is the Royal Rumble where everybody comes out and there's more people, and you know, they're not the same damn thing. If they were, what happened? What did you get for winning that battle royal? Absolutely nothing.
Came out with
title.
that. Who came out with that fact? Michael Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cesaro, you're one of the favorites because 5 years ago you won.
Yeah, 5 years ago. Keep in mind. That's like saying
Royal.
Felipe is gonna love this one. That's like saying Mojo Rawley is a favorite at the Royal Rumble because he won the fucking Andre the Giant bullshit.
What even happened to Raleigh? Raleigh like just disappeared, man.
I'm gonna answer for Felipe. Who fucking cares?
Thank you, my whole.
I mean, I know he's a Virginia guy and all, but still.
He's a local boy for me.
Yeah, well, not for me though.
Didn't he go to like Fairfax High School or something like that?
I think he did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Mojo Rawley has to go to the same place that Ryback is. Away from a wrestling ring.
On the bus?
Away.
Oh no, T.C. Williams.
rest-
He went to T.C. Williams. My bad.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry,
Yeah.
No one fucking
I'm not
cares.
up on my Mojo facts.
No one fucking cares anyways. Fuck you. T.C. Williams.
Maybe Rob Gronkowski.
The Gronk can
maybe.
suck his. I would say the Gronk can suck his dick, but he obviously already does it.
And obviously,
I-
I don't know if you guys have like a sentimental pick for the Royal Rumble, but it will never happen. But just from the heart, if R-Truth wins the Royal Rumble, I'm gonna cry my fucking eyes out.
Bruh, if he lasts, even if he just lasts like a solid long ass time in it, I'll just be like, hell the fuck yes, R-Truth.
No,
You
I
are
want
the people's angel.
if he won the whole thing, I'm gonna just cry an entire room full of tears and drown myself. You'll never
wouldn't
see
know
me
how to
again.
respond. I'd be
Guys,
so fucking shocked.
I have a keep it or killing question. This is serious.
Okay.
Andrade.
Ooh, we have not seen him in a minute, have we?
Yeah. So
I was thinking more Angel Garza, but Andrade in the Rumble. Ooh, I'd like to see that. Like, I'd keep it. Either one, I'd keep.
Yeah. I think
Garza
it's
is fucking
time-
tremendous. Like, I know they're trying to make him out to be like a smoother Latino Val Venus now,
True.
but Garza is fucking tremendous.
Yeah, absolutely. The guy, I don't like his gimmick so much because it's like he feels so much close to what some Eddie Guerrero do once, but he's not Eddie Guerrero. But he's a Garza. He's really good in
Yeah.
the ring.
No, he's tremendous.
And I think that the previous booking of him and Andrade really did not too much for both of them. Actually, he did more for Selena Vega than for Andrade and Angel Garza.
Yeah,
But,
it really did more for Zelina. Good luck in your future endeavors, but still.
Yeah,
You know, like they put out some articles comparing Garza to like Eddie, and I was like, you're not that far off. You're really not. I don't like his gimmick basically because he still keeps the pants ripping, and my wife goes crazy for that shit. So I don't really like that gimmick. I'm like, don't do it. He fucking did it. God damn it. And here's my wife next to me looking like Homer Simpson from The Simpsons. Just
Haven't you tried to take off your pants in that way in front of your wife?
I actually had a pair that like snapped up, and I did that a few times, and she was like, "Oh yeah."
Keep it or kill it.
Okay.
Hey, keep it or kill it. Eric Rowan.
Ooh.
Wait, who? I'm sorry.
Eric Rowan. Keep it or kill it.
Oh, Eric Rowan.
Oh, Eric
Really?
Rowan. Ooh, yeah, I'll kill that.
I'm killing it.
I will
After
kill
letting
it.
him go and
not-
having him show up on AEW, even for the Brody tribute, I don't think they bring him back. I don't think they should have let him
Not for
go.
now.
But
At least not for now.
yeah, not for now. Let's check the-
Who else? I still thinking names.
Oh God, Chris says keep
Well,
Eva. Chris is with Wendy. He says keep Eva Marie in the women's Rumble match. You people are just looking for eye candy. That's all it is.
Can you blame me?
Block
Why do you think I
No.
follow her on Instagram?
No, not at all. But that's, if you want eye candy with a redhead that can wrestle, just Gigi Dolan. That woman is beautiful. And that ass, y'all. Woo!
South Funaki.
Funaki. Keeping that shit.
Funaki!
SmackDown's #1 announcer coming off the commentary table and running in the ring.
Indeed.
Just to get Kyan tied one time. I'm keeping it. I absolutely love Funaki. I know I'm knocking him, but I love that dude. I would love to see him rush the ring, even if he got tossed out like immediately. Spot. If it's good enough for Jerry Lawler, it's good enough for Funaki. That's all I'm saying.
Funaki. His history in the Rumble 20 years later. The revenge.
Right.
The revenge of the Funaki.
The revenge of Funaki. That would be awesome. It's a shame they can't get Taka to come with him. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we covered everything now. We got all the matches. We got the Keep It or Kill It's. We like I said, we do have the prediction form up on our social medias, and it's still active. It will be until like just before pre-show tomorrow night. So if anybody hasn't, go to Top Rope, search for Top Rope on Facebook, and give yourself an invite. Pop in there. The form will be in the announcements. It's also on our Twitter page at Top Rope WT, so you can follow us, find the link, fill out your form, maybe pull a title tomorrow. I'm pretty sure all of us are in it except for Wendy at this point, because she's the keeper of the form, so she doesn't like to put one in.
I don't like to put my hat into the.
Which is a shame, because we need women. So, like, women, if you're listening, fill out a form. We got women's titles. Like, we got them all. You can win them.
I know it's a sausage fest. I mean, just look at this right here.
Right? We need some more ladies. We got like a handful, but we need some more. There's 3 women's titles on the line, and actually 4 because there's 2 tag team championships. So, if we only have 5 women, like one is left out by default. Let's get some more. Let's.
Yeah.
And also, if you're single, then holler at Felipe and Gonzalo in our group, because they are also.
Pretty soon, Superplex, the dating show.
Dating game.
We need to do that. We need to do that.
Yeah, it turned out to be spam, but I could have swore somebody, a girl commented saying I'm single, and I was like,
it was so funny.
It was spam though. It was spam though. Whoops. you know, I thought, you know, it was tough
That's
to see the
just-
picture on my phone. It was like teeny tiny. I just saw the comment and it looked like a lady saying I'm single, and I was like, oh shit, get on that.
We're gonna have to plan like a fucking dating game show and just see what happens. It's gonna be hysterical.
It's gonna be great.
Oh.
Even if
gonna
nobody
have to
shows
play
up, we can
this.
just laugh at these two.
That's the worst. You're horrible, Dom.
I know, I'm terrible. I know.
I'm gonna have to plan this.
No, next. I swear, next week I will bring the Homer Simpson glasses with the eyes open. I will listen to you with all my attention.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's like I said, the prediction for is definitely out there. You can find us on Instagram. Thank you, Brucey, at top_rope_wrestling_talk. And from there, I'm just gonna let either Felipe or Gonzalo tell you where you can find Suplex. Definitely follow them. I know I do, and it's awesome. I approve. South Philly Sycho.
Gonzalo, do it.
Don't everybody plug it once.
No, let's not rush to
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So, if you wanna follow us, of course you can do it on Instagram with suplex_Chile. Actually, we made this box of questions about who's gonna win the Royal Rumble, or who they think is gonna win the Royal Rumble. We received some interesting answers like Edge, Braun Strowman, Rhea Ripley. That's surprising, actually. Some people said also Bianca, Daniel Bryan, or Bray Wyatt. Someone said
Yeah.
Becky Lynch. So
I swear on our
if you
forum we
want
had
to-
one person who said Chad Gable. I was like, wow.
Alpha Academy is
I
going
want,
to
I want,
WrestleMania.
I want to taste what he was smoking.
Oh my god.
And also you can follow us on Facebook on Suplex, facebook.com/Suplex Radio, and we're preparing. Hopefully, we are preparing this return sooner or later. Follow us and keep it up. We're trying to do this. I think I want to turn this page in a bilingual page because we are getting some English speakers on the website. So I think that we maybe can turn this page a bilingual page in the future.
Yeah, I keep telling people that show up, like the Suplex crowd, to these episodes, like, please feel free to come back when we're doing one of our episodes, because Grandma Wendy can hook you up. Like, she'll be able to respond to your comments. She can do whatever. Like, we've still got you covered even when these guys aren't on.
I'm sorry
I'll get
about the face of
distracted
Wendy.
and I'll be like,
I
oh shit,
love
I
it.
gotta read the comments. Like, oh shit, I can't look at Eva Marie's Instagram. What the hell am I doing? Shit.
Damn it, I have to
Interrupting
speak
me.
in Spanish. Damn it, Chloe.
Puta madre que quieren jodidos.
Come on,
Bueno,
Wendy,
ya
you love to curse in Spanish. You know it.
Yeah,
And
I do.
teach you some
I fucking love cursing anyways.
words. Te aprendí palabras, pues, bueno.
Who doesn't love cursing regardless of the language? Fuck.
Why do you think my mom kept a bar of soap in my mouth all the time when I was a kid?
She's-
I gotta have
she-
jabón.
She seriously,
Come on.
she snacks on soap now, because it's been just such a daily regiment that she's like,
Every
let's bring it
soap, yo,
home.
that's the best.
Yeah.
Bueno, para-
Wendy, I gotta have jabón.
Like this hard water shit is spicy as a motherfucker.
Para los latinos y chilenos que se nos unieron a esta transmisión, también agradecerles. Pueden seguir.
Que agradecerle, los culiados están despiertos, la chupen.
Deben estar tomando. They must be drinking.
Están en la playa, they are on the beach, the motherfuckers. They're en la playa.
Yeah.
I am from vacations. I need vacation. Come on. One year that you cannot do the vacations, they all went crazy. Fuck them. They had to stay home, taking care, not fucking around on the beach. Damn it.
So thank you. Thank you very much for your attention.
Awesome.
All right, Grandma, you want to tell them where everybody can find us on our audio podcasts and
Yes.
whatnot?
You can find us on anchor.fm/THPS. TRWT. Para los que quieren en español, nos pueden encontrar en anchor.fm, cuál es la rayita, lo que sea.
Slash,
El slash. TRWT. From there, you can find us like wherever you listen to your podcast. So de ahí nos puedes encontrar a donde sea escuchas podcasts, and Apple, Spotify. If you listen on iHeartRadio, you'll have to look us up. Si escuchan por iHeartRadio, nos tienen que buscar. Pero ahí estamos. We're there, I promise. Pero sí, yeah, just listen to us wherever you want.
I love it.
Our
That was
internationally,
No tan mal.
our internationally
No, excellent.
acclaimed podcast.
Dom, Wendy, Gonzalo, before we wrap up, I need to be serious for just 3 minutes because I need to do this.
Oh no,
on
please
this
do.
platform. I want to talk, and this is the last I'm going to say and going to speak tonight. 2016, our friend Charlton Lee came to Chile, and we have a great time, a great 10 days here. And before the show, I found something. Actually, I always had it, but I want to share with you because the last night, the final night that we and Shelton spent together, actually we were watching Raw because it was a Monday, and we're talking about his experience, how he felt in a country so far away from him, with a different culture of him. And he said to me, Felipe, there's one thing that will bring me joy of all the experience is that when I was with you guys on the streets, walking around, nobody saw me badly. And I say, why? I mean, of course, an African American of 2 inches, 4 feet tall in Santiago is not a current thing. I mean, but the people look at him like he was an NBA player. It was like, he was so happy, and I told him before bed, tomorrow I will have to go earlier to work, but please, I want to ask you something. Write me something. Write me a note. Write me something. And when I returned home, I found this, that I still have it. And it said, Felipe, I have no idea what to write. Plus my handwriting is awful. That's true. Like a good musician. Thousands of words of thanks fill my mind, yet to know they are needed. Why? Because I believe it is because we are brothers. You choose me as your family, and I'm proud to choose me. We are more than the CWO. We are brothers. Beers on me when you come to the U.S. next time, and tell all the boys, gracias, mis amigos. Shelton Arley, August 12, 2016. My favorite jackass. You made me smile. You made me cry. But for all, you gave me your love by showing me people that today are my new family. 3 of them are here doing this with me. And also you gave me a new family in Maryland that I hope to go
Absolutely.
and see them. And all I can say that the reason I'm doing this, still doing this, and doing this tonight was because of you. I will not say you goodbye because as my dad and as my mom, I know you will be with me, right next to me. Every time I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm angry. I know that you are here, close to me, and close to everyone who knew you and had the privilege to know you. I have no doubt in my mind that all the odds that we had as friends to meet each other was practically impossible. We have no reason to meet each other, and not we meet each other. We became brothers. So see you later, jackass. Say my dad and my mom that I miss them so much, but I will keep it. I will keep doing it. And please, leave me alone if I'm watching All Elite. I like All Elite. No matter what.
So do I, damn it.
CWO for life.
See,
I love you, Shotgun.
this is why, even when I was prepared for the tribute episode we did, I was like, I can't bring Felipe on. He's gonna make me cry. And damn it, if I wasn't right. But he's right about the handwriting, because after the interview, Shelton sent me a bunch of stuff. He sent me an autograph card, and he wrote it in cursive in like a silver paint marker. And I messaged him and I said, homie, I have no idea what the fuck this says. and he messaged me back, and he said on the back of the card it says, thank you so much for being a good friend, a good supporter, and a great brother. I will love you always, Shells. I still have it sitting up in my bedroom, and I keep looking at it, and I'm like, man, maybe I should put it away. No, I can't do that. No, fuck it, I can't do that. But I couldn't read a shit bit. I was like, maybe that's thanks. I don't know. Like, you should have been a doctor, motherfucker. Look at this handwriting.
Thank you.
So I'm fortunate that the notes like that I have are all via text message. So
yeah, that's why I said after he said that, he's like, I'm sorry, my handwriting sucks. I was like, we should stick to text. But yeah, I miss that man every day. Like I said on our tribute, everything I do from this point on, including this show, is for him. I love you. I hope somewhere up there my mom is making you a big fat meal and talking about the Eagles and all that shit.
I just want to say something. I never had the chance to talk to him, to meet him, but I only heard some good stories about him, especially from Felipe, of course. I remember we were doing a new show, post Suplex, and you said that he gave you one of his songs to do that, and that was the first time that I heard about him, and it was like, man, he does music, and he loves wrestling. That's freaking cool to me as a sort of musician. I never consider myself a musician, but that's a dream that I have to someday make music for wrestling. Actually, I have a song with my brother that is done actually, and it's called "Dead Man Rising." That is inspired for The Undertaker. That is true.
Of course.
And we have some plans to do something more for wrestling, and of course, if we can get involved in the Chilean wrestling, making music for wrestlers, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Making music for shows, that would be awesome. So the only thing I can say that I respect him a lot, as a wrestling fan, as a musician, I respect him, and I thank him for paving this way for us, because there's no bigger connection to me than his wrestling and his music.
Yep.
Both of that make me connect with anyone in any way. So
And I'll be honest with you, as much as he was coming up and doing his thing and doing well with it, I would always ask him, like, can I use this? Can I use that? Just, why the fuck are you asking me? And I'd say, I would rather, with you, I'd rather ask for permission than forgiveness. Everybody else, fuck them. But you, that's a different story. Like, your family, I'm going to ask. Somebody else, fuck you, I'm going to use. And he told me then there, like, look, if I got it, if I made it, use it. Okay. and just hearing Felipe's story about him, and I kind of had something tiny planned myself, but I'm gonna change it up a little bit, because he was talking about how he didn't feel, or how he felt safe walking the streets, and I think on that note we're gonna pop this, and we're gonna play a good song off of Nation Gang called "A Time for Burning," because this is probably how Shells felt walking the goddamn streets. So here we go. Have a good night, everybody. Please don't forget to tell your brothers and sisters that you love them. Is all I'm saying. Where the fuck is I can't even see. I got tears in my eyes.
You see, because we have never accepted slavery.
Tell me what you see. I see destruction and chaos. I see the prayers of failure. They mention king, but barely mention my hell. You rebuke the scorn, lean no horn, spitting. But let me tell you about the Tulsa race, violence and violence committed. Anti-black stimulus, domestic terrorists, red summers and Chicago days of violence. Reagan go blackface, setting place to the loop. But you amazed by the truth, cause lies murder thousands of black folks. Let's talk about Rosewood.